Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Detroit, on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Detroit, on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. Cut my music down, cut my phone down. G-Fan, how you doing over there?
I'm doing good.
In the building. Mark, how you doing over there?
Man, I'm great.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Today Friday, man.
As usual, when you're here in the studio.
And it's always a great day on Friday when I show up, man. Because Friday just all of a sudden me and Mark was talking in the text, man. Fridays is the most blessed day when I come on this joint, man. Bless the airwaves and do what we need to do. And Mark, why is it blessed today, Mark?
Because today is our angel's birthday.
There you go.
Brittany Dillard, our beloved Brittany Dillard. What's up, Bree?
What's up, Bree? What's up, Bree? What's up, Bree?
Boom. One more time, Mark.
Oh, man.
One more time.
Our feature presentation.
What's up, Bree? What's up, Bree? What's up, Bree?
Yes, sir.
Got to do that one time, two times for my baby, man. Brittany Dillard, rest in heaven, fly high in heaven. Brittany Dillard, last year, man, we lost our angel on May the 27th, man. In an unfortunate situation from the Plain and Simple podcast. Her broadcast was every Thursday from 10 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 10 to 11 every Thursday. And yeah, man, she's loved still to this day. Will never not be loved and missed, and celebrated all throughout the rest of my life, man. That is my angel, man. Her, and her contributions to the platform will never be forgotten. As a matter of fact, as we look around, you see the decorations that we see, the new remodeling of the studio, right? This is part of this is. She was part responsible for that. You know what I mean? As far as her, there's a conversation that me and her had about what she does when she joined the network a year and a half ago, or a little bit, actually a little bit more than a year and a half ago.
Right.
And she told me that she was involved in a construction company, and she worked for a construction company. She had her own business where she did like decorations for dates, parties, and shit, like party decorations. So that's where I got the idea to decorate my studio like a construction site, right? Because she worked with a construction company and she did decorations. And at the time, I was about to like just paint the studio. I just was about to, remodel the studio. I didn't really have a vision for it. But that conversation with her, when she told me that she was actually working with a construction company and she did decorations for, like party decorations, dates or whatnot, and, all kind of occasions, not just dates. But that's when I got the premonition to decorate my studio like a construction site. And I felt like it fit the theme perfectly with the name being 7 Mile Radio.
Right.
And when you think about 7 Mile, you think about construction and traffic, right? It's a street. And in Detroit, you can't travel Detroit streets without encountering some construction, right? So with that being said, traffic lights, construction, and all of that being the theme, man, and all of that came from my angel, my beloved Brittany Dillard, man. So rest in heaven, fly high. I don't even like to say rest in peace, man, in regard to her, because I still feel her presence every day, man. I think about her all the time, man. So it's like, that's she's much a part of the platform as everybody else. And I dedicated to my my exhibit in the Detroit Historic Museum. Y'all know we just got inducted with our own exhibit in the Detroit Historic Museum, and it will be going up in December. So, our whole exhibit is dedicated to our angel, Brittany Dillard.
Right. That's what's
up.
That's what's up. And I'm glad I was able to meet her and just kick it with her. And her vibe was always on a beautiful note, soft-spoken, spirit was beautiful. So I'm glad I was able to grace her presence on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast.
Man, you hit me.
Because we threw her in there.
I'm holding back. You already know how I feel about my baby, man. So it's like you hit me with that clip that one day, man. Her when she came, so because she just, she would come through the studio just to kick it with me, all the time, man. So one day she came through and it just so happened to be your show, and she sat down and she had the Grant Hill jersey on.
And we was talking about Grant Hill, and she was talking about how she loved Grant Hill. I was telling her how I don't like Grant Hill. And she was just kept saying, "Look, man, give Grant Hill a chance and everything. Don't be like that and everything." It was just her presence, man.
That broke me down, man. You brought that clip up and showed me on your phone, like right after that happened.
Hey, man.
Like, that was, and that was my baby.
Yeah,
man.
and of all the days, her day fall on the Detroit Stand Up Podcast. So when Mark sent me the text, was like, today's Bree's birthday. I'm like, look at this, man. I'm blessed, man. Everything I touch, I'm blessed, man. So
What's up, Bree?
mad love to her. And this show, matter of fact, the show is just dedicated to her, man, and everything. So
It's her birthday, man.
Oh,
This
yeah.
It's her 33rd birthday, man. What's up? Yeah,
And,
33rd birthday.
mad love to her family too. And we met her family that was at the the moms and her brother, right? Yeah, good peoples and everything. So everything is just good, man. Everything is good and everything. So G, how was your week, man?
My week was my week. It was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
It started off different.
Okay.
I went to Atlanta this weekend and got stuck an extra day because TSA was backed up.
Damn.
Yeah.
But other than that, my weekend was good.
Yeah.
Work week. This is a regular work week, but it's getting cold in Michigan, so I'm about to start to hibernate.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like this good breathing weather in the state of Michigan, man. You put a hoodie on, you know what I'm saying?
It's still
you
too
gotta,
cold for me.
No, man, I like that. Because you can walk out and have a shirt on, and then you can walk out and have a jacket on in the morning, and then during the day you fuck around, take the jacket off,
That's true.
and then when the sun go down, you got to put a sweater on with a jacket.
Yeah.
So you be looking like, damn, we got the 3 seasons right there.
Season one day. That's Michigan for you, though.
You know, so hey, I like it and everything because I like that. I like that fall. I'm a fall guy, so I like the fall and everything.
I'm
So
a summer. Give me the heat.
give you the heat all the time. Okay. And the name of the show is "Don't Waste Your Prayer," man. And when I go into the whole message of, because some people like to be like, and I'm only throwing this out there as far as like what's really going on down in Florida. So if you look at this, you look at what's going on the southeast coast. Nothing on the southeast, everything that's on the southeast coast, they getting hit semi. Well, Florida's getting hit hard. New Orleans might get hit. Orlando is getting hit, which is the same thing as Florida. It's just those southern
Well,
East
it got
Coast.
reduced to a tropical storm now.
Well, but you got to think, why did it get reduced to a tropical storm?
Because the wind ain't as intense no more. As it
I
was.
mean, where the wind come from?
Come on, Umar, tell me where it comes from.
I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna wait till Tiff come, and I'm gonna wait till my man, aka CO Money come. But the name of the show
you got
is
a guest coming?
Yeah, he coming.
They get
for sure.
it.
So the name of the show is "Don't Waste the Prayer," man. We as black folks, we got to stop wasting prayer. We got to stop wasting our prayers on bullshit that don't have nothing to do with us. Majority of the time, we be praying for shit and praying on behalf of shit that we should not be praying for. So the prayer that you're supposed to be praying for, you're supposed to be praying for your kids, your mom, your auntie, your uncle. You praying for a country that don't even fuck with you. You praying for somebody that don't give a fuck about you. You praying for a government that don't fuck with you. So, the name of the show is "Don't Waste Your Prayer," man. That's all I'm saying. And but a good Christian person would tell you have to pray for everybody. I'm like, what was they praying? Sometimes, man, you got to fall back on them prayers, man, and wait until you need to pray, then pray. You got to fall back, man. You can't be praying for everybody, man. Sometimes you don't pray for that person, man. That person need to go through that bullshit. Fall back until you see something going on good. Drop a prayer. Somebody gonna tell my mom, they talking about don't Mr. Detroit talking about stop praying for folks. I'm saying don't waste your prayer. So the Lions is playing this Sunday.
Pray for the Lions Day.
You got to stop praying. Listen, stop praying for them Lions, man. They bullshit. They've been bullshit for 67 years, man. Last week, did anybody see the game? They was up. They was up 24 to 10. 24 to 10 up against Minnesota. They had Minnesota in the pocket. Minnesota came back and beat them, man. 28 to 24 with the last second. And you had cats out there praying for the Lions, man. All at the tailgate. Popping bottles, doing what they normally do.
So they wasting their prayer.
They wasting their prayer, man.
On the Lions every
On
Sunday.
the Lions.
Every Sunday?
And that's supposed to be God Day. So you praying on behalf of somebody that really don't fuck with you. And God looking like, why is they doing that to me? Why is they calling my name in church? Why they at the tailgate calling my name, man? They killing the
They want
game.
him to come through and help the Lions.
Man, God can't help folks that ain't gonna help themselves. That's all I'm saying. You got these suckers, God looking like, look at these suckers down here with this blue and this silver on. These suckers right here. God like, son, I told them to sell the team. They won't sell the team. They gonna suffer.
So they disobeying God?
The Lions fans are disobeying God. They cheering for somebody. Thank you, G. I'm glad you brought that up. And Deacon G over here. Thank you, Deacon G, for helping me with that, man. They look. You fucking with somebody that you should not be praying for. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. And hey, but folks gonna do what they gonna do anyway, man. This look, man. This did you see Jeffrey Dahmer?
Man, I'm supposed to be watching that shit soon.
Man,
watching it
listen,
really.
tell-
Did you see it?
No,
watching it?
I'm never gonna watch that.
I'm never
I'm
gonna
never
watch
gonna
it.
watch that.
Right now.
See, look. I'm blessed. Let me go right there. Look, it's right on. I called it out, ladies and gentlemen. It is right there on Fox 2 News. What the fuck is the fascination about a white boy? Now, help me out, Mark, because I had to do my knowledge of self and coming up on my third eye and understanding. So he only fuck with black gay guys.
To my understanding,
That was a target.
That's the story. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't watched it. I know people who watch it, and I've seen enough on Facebook and read people say about it enough to technically see it.
So people be
But I don't know.
so you got people talking about, man, you gotta watch this shit.
Yeah.
So you finna watch a dude fuck over black people, and then he targeting gay black men. Gay black men. He not going after no Asians. He not going no Puerto Ricans. He ain't got no Arabics. He's targeting gay black men.
And a black man killed him in prison.
And the black man killed him in prison. What's the irony? You like that, Dave?
Yeah. Prayers got answered. See how that prayer got answered? Somebody was praying on behalf of this dude getting taken out the game. Somebody killed him. I don't fuck with dudes like that. And so you got even black folks digging off into this. Like, man, you have to watch this movie. This movie is one of the most, or you got to understand the psyche of a individual of that caliber. I'm like, what?
Nah, I'm straight.
Not.
I know people who watching it and they tell me stuff about it, but I
got one for you,
get
Dave.
into it.
I got one for you, Dave.
Break it down.
How about they are saying that this man deserves an award, right? Let's stop. Let's stop.
Whoa.
For playing that part, right? But then when you cross over to a situation like, and again, I'm not a fan of either.
Right. I know where you going with it. You finna go. You
I think I seen the picture of what you about to go. Go ahead.
I'm a man from P Valley.
Yep, that was it. Yep.
Somebody open the door for Tip.
I got it.
So they saying P Valley, the gay guy that's getting fucked, he needs an award too.
Well, what they're saying is if the guy that played Jeffrey Dahmer deserves an award, right, for being a homosexual psychopath, and how well he played that role. Why is the black man, right, that plays the role as well as he does in the series that he's playing, and he gets more demonized or judged as if to say, well, he couldn't play that role that good if he wasn't actually that. He doesn't get that same fanfare for the the skill, being an actor, being able to pull that off, he gets demonized as to say, oh, well, he must be really that. When the white man, they don't say that he's really that. They say that he needs an award.
I just made Tiff cup, so when Tiff walk in, it's gonna be.
That's what you was doing.
Yeah, it's all gonna be love.
Oh
though.
shit!
But go ahead. We listen.
But you heard what I said, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's crazy, Mark. That's crazy, and you see how the psyche of certain, I wouldn't say all black folks, but the black folks that want to be white, you see how they would do shit like that. Like they would break it down. And I seen P Valley. I'm not fucking with Jeffrey Dahmer shit, but I seen P Valley series to the point where like I had to like the shit like they didn't what is it like the second episode?
Your car's on.
My car is what?
It's on. It's running.
Exactly. And what a blessing that I came when I did. Yeah.
This nigga left his car running.
It's literally
But it don't
on
key
one.
ignition. It's running.
When I walked up, when I pulled around the corner, I was like, it looks like Dave light on. Nah, it's probably just sun. And then I get further and I'm like, no, the front fucking light's on. And then when I get out the car, I was like,
He ain't in the car. What the
fucking
fuck?
car is running.
Yeah, it's running.
So how you doing, Church Hugs? Way to make an entrance and shit. Then.
Oh yeah, you know I have to make a grand entrance. Tell people what's fucked up.
That was crazy.
Yeah, everything is awesome. I'm happy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hold on, I'm trying
How you
to.
feeling, G Fant?
Good.
Feeling good?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
He
That's
did
all right,
something
then.
strange for some change.
Who? G
G?
Fant?
Shit.
Why you say that?
I'm telling you, like literally,
She swore I did. I don't know.
I just felt it in my spirit.
But I did something strange for some change.
Yeah.
Well, where's the change at?
I don't know where the fuck the change
Well,
is.
shit that I ain't do nothing for it. Cause I didn't know where the change
You
go.
undersold yourself there. Something happened.
That's what it was.
Oh, hello.
Hold on.
What's going on, brother? You want one? Well, I know you, brother. Come on, man. Come on, brother.
Come on, man. Y'all east side.
Come on.
Y'all east.
Give
Go
me my
ahead.
damn mushroom.
Go ahead, take a tip. Go ahead, take a tip. Go ahead, take a
No,
tip.
Absolutely not.
Why, Tiff? Get on that third level.
No, I don't need to be on no level. I'm already retarded. Y'all see I don't know how to keep my mouth closed with liquor?
That's just with liquor. We want to know.
Exactly.
We want to know what the fuck that do.
I don't want to know.
But you took it though.
No, the hell I didn't.
You was holding it.
Well, I was wondering, was I supposed to be making spaghetti? Was there some pasta that was going on here?
That could have been pasta. But once you take it, you got to indulge in it. You shouldn't never touch it. Now it's yours.
And now I feel like my fingers might be.
Just lick them then.
I'm not licking shit. I want some hand sanitizer.
I think you good though. If just do like old school when you was at Winter Hall. Just lick your fingers. And you ain't say that shit when
I
you was
ain't
at
lick my
lunch. Yes, you
fingers.
did. You licked your
The
shit
fuck
when you was
I
at.
did?
Yo, bougie ass. You licked your fingers.
I never licked my. Oh, I was. Okay, so now I gotta tell you.
That's what I'm talking about. Hot Cheetos or Doritos.
And no, it wasn't. I never liked hot Cheetos or Doritos. I ate Red Hots though. But that wasn't the funny part.
You ain't never lick your hand with the Red Hots?
No. So let me tell y'all what I did
Fuck
do.
out of here.
Seriously.
Go
let
ahead.
me tell y'all what I did do. I was sitting in the lunchroom. I got a thing for honey. I love it.
Huh?
I love honey.
She'll help y'all. You love honey.
Yeah, I love honey. So what had happened was I was sitting in the lunchroom one day.
Honey in a pack.
It was honey.
You did a honey
Honey
pack.
pack.
You did a honey pack?
Obviously, not a real one.
Oh, okay.
Put them on the page, Tiff, while you talking.
Because it get you together. Them honey packs get your ass together real
Not
quick.
that kind of honey pack.
Oh. Boy, okay.
Irritating.
Okay, I'm trying to see what irritation we going with.
So I'm sitting there and I'm sitting in the corner. This is when I had went to my other school. I was mean as hell. And I'm sitting in the corner and I'm fucking these packs of honey up.
Mm-hmm.
And
You cut your stuff down? There you go. Look, woman always got to help seal out.
I'm trying to
He
explain
got
that to you.
he got a wife and three girls. running him. And we ain't gonna. Yeah. So what you saying?
Hold on.
You slide that bottle.
What you saying, Tiff?
So anyway, I'm sitting. We're not talking to you no more. I'm sitting in the corner and I'm chilling. I'm eating this. I'm talking about. I got like 5 packs of honey. I'm just sitting over there fucking them up because I love them. I love honey.
Now, what kind of honey was this, Tiff? Like the little tiny packs?
It was the fucking school packs of honey. What the fuck?
I'm trying to understand it because I ain't had no honey. I'm like, where you get honey from?
Right. Apparently, my school was better than yours. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm eating these honey packs,
Where's that shotgun at?
and I turn around. You know how you look up? I looked up and everybody in the lunchroom was looking at me while I'm fucking honey packs up. They were so delicious. Okay, hold on.
The fuck? The shroom kicked in? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fly, dude.
Tiff, you good?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that maybe it might be important.
Okay.
You don't get called.
Right. So, Seal, how you feel over there, Seal?
Hey man, blessed to be in America.
East Side finest
What you said?
since '98.
No, I lived over here. 93. I lived on Stockton in '93.
You selling dime bags in your back pocket, huh?
Still got them.
Okay.
I played the 5th.
Seal, how your day was today, man?
Blessed out here trying to sell a few cars, trying to make a couple dollars.
Seal, you been doing your thug thizzle out there, man. And
What you
look,
said?
Seal. Every time you sell every time you sell an automobile, Seal, or I see you doing some shit.
Automobile Seal, that's his name.
Automobile seal.
Automobile Seal.
Bam.
See what I'm saying?
I retag it and I post the shit because I know how important it is for a brother to see somebody doing a thug thizzle and then be like, you know what? That's my man. Let me tag the shit. So a couple people be like, you know him? Yeah, I know Seal.
Yes, sir.
You sell cars?
Yeah,
By all
Seal.
means, let me.
I'm looking for a truck.
Hey, come on! Now I'm looking
The
to give
best
you one.
mouthpiece out there
What you said? My wife said
in the
same
city of
thing.
Detroit.
But
So when Seal is out there selling these cars, Seal is first of all, Seal is animated.
What you
And he
said?
brings the animation to reality
Slide that right
to
there.
where you want to do some shit.
Pass it around. You gotta pass it around. Puff, yeah.
So when you
What's that?
so
Car. Oh hell no, baby!
you
I
said
always
pass it
smoke on
around.
Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
so when you
Yeah, I definitely.
so when you out and they drop one in the purse too. So and so when you out there doing it, Seal, like that, I like the shit because I know where you come from.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And so I'll be like, I'll sell everybody in that motherfucker, Seal.
And I'm trying my best to
I'll
get that
sell
too.
everybody in that motherfucker.
Yeah, and yup.
So you know,
I'm
hey,
looking for a truck, so.
So
I'll
some-
holler at you.
By all means.
I got you.
and so somebody was in the hospital like, man, I need a car. I'm like, you ain't jumping Seal inbox?
I put a little something in your purse when you reaching there to be there for you.
We good?
want
We
it.
good too?
Yeah,
Oh,
everything's
no, it's
Okay,
good. It's
okay.
something you want. It's cool.
It's
not-
Is it $1 million?
Nah.
It's about 10. It's about 10 million. It's a check though.
I like a check.
Your reparations,
I want reparations.
10 billion.
I do so good with reparations.
10 billion.
We need that.
Yeah.
10 billion.
Not for everybody. Everybody
Yeah,
can't have
yeah,
reparations.
yeah.
Some people steal slaves.
Boy. So let me ask y'all this.
Anybody with an iPhone? Go ahead. What's that?
This
What you
nigga
said?
here, just shots fired
Hater.
up in that bitch. Any good music that y'all listening to? Any good new music that's out that y'all that ran into?
I'm listening to this. His name is what's that young boy name? Damn.
Talk to the
Talk to your mic, Seal.
Oh shit.
There we go. Chris.
Apologies to you. On right here.
There
Okay.
we go.
But I'm listening to his name is Brent
friends.
Fayez. I don't know how to say it. Brent Fayez, I think.
Is it Afro the Afro music seal?
By no means, but that boy CK.
Who
That boy CK, Burna Boy CK.
who was that dude that was on stage with Usher?
Shit, some dark skin nigga. I don't know who that was.
You know Usher was over in Ghana, right?
Yes, he was.
Motherfucker, Usher had 100,000 people out there dancing. They was out there fucking jamming. I'm like, where the fuck was I? I need to be in that
And for
atmosphere.
Usher to have that same energy, and he's like 44. That shit, that's crazy.
Y'all see him on them skates.
Usher got some
I'm just
motherfucking.
saying, y'all probably didn't feel the way I did, but
I sure didn't.
I
but-
really didn't.
he was on them skates, and I was thinking
He could have skated on you, huh?
Nah,
What was you
I think
saying?
he might have cooties. but he was sexy on.
I didn't could have skated on you.
I definitely didn't think that.
I know none of y'all
They got
want
shit
that
for them cooties, Tip. Stop playing.
I don't want it.
Okay, I'm just saying they got something for it. You know what I'm saying?
Unwrap it, strap it, then tap it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. 5 o'clock on the clock. I'm on my shot clock.
Huh?
Yeah, Dave. I don't think that was it, bro.
I wasn't gonna say it right.
That's
That's what I'm
That's the
saying.
one Usher wrote that first before he reached.
Butchering.
Yeah.
Butchered the shit out of that.
I wasn't gonna say it right though.
Awesome.
I'd expect you to.
Yeah, no. Anyway, no, that's
Yeah. Okay.
not appealing to me at all. I like what I like, and I like looking at men, but I don't want them to touch me.
So
I like looking at them. I don't want them.
right.
But
Maybe
American,
having dirty dick disease. That's
Okay.
DDD.
So anyway.
So what's next?
So any new music I'm listening, Freddie Gibbs got his shit out. Tory Lanez dropped
Freddie
this
Gibbs
shit.
got some new shit.
Man, I see. I mean, I fuck with the shit.
it's called "Keep Your Ass Beat."
This guy, see. This
I
guy.
apologize.
Freddie Gibbs got some
Sitting
shit out.
next to him.
He quick on his feet. That's why. That's my man. But Gibbs got his shit out. Cameron got his shit. You heard
That's
Cameron
called-
shit?
Love that.
Cameron shit fire.
I gotta
I
hear
haven't
is.
heard it yet.
Yeah.
But the dude that I'm fucking with is that's out right now. I mean, I fuck with Tory Lanez. I always like Tory
Does he
Lanez.
rap
Yeah.
or does he sing?
He do both.
He do both.
He both.
I think he better than this. Just he better than Drake to me.
Quick question.
I can't drink that water.
What does Tory Lane? What is the song of his?
I've wanted
That
to.
that song.
You don't know Tory Lanez?
that-
It was a joke. Seriously? Okay, so
You
that's
know what
like
Tory Lane- you know
when
this.
when 2 Chainz came out and he was on the BET Awards, and they was like 2 Chainz, and I sat there and I was like, oh, this must be one of those parodies. Okay, sweet. They doing a skit.
That's off the slow bus, bro.
I mean, I
If
can
you-
understand that by two Chainz.
For real? But if,
No,
if, you, if you
no.
actually
You
got
didn't know
sex,
who he was though.
that's true.
I had no idea
that's
that
why.
he was a real person, and it was like 2 Chainz just sounded
thought-
too fake.
But if you
2
listen to him,
Chainz,
he really can rap though. He can rap.
I
He can rap.
never would have even wanted to hear it because
That's
he
messed
was
up,
2
too.
Chainz.
Why? Because the
Well, that was
name.
Titty Boy.
Yep, Titty Boy was the other.
But you will listen to 2 Live Crew.
First of all,
Give
I
some
wasn't
love.
allowed to listen to 2 Live Crew.
Me either, but we
still
did.
listen to it.
We did.
You popped that ass though to that shit. Though.
I never.
You ain't never danced to that, you lying.
No, I wasn't allowed to dance to things like that because we had Sunday school.
Cap D coming.
That was my shit.
Get the fuck out of here! Now, snatch her soul. See what I'm saying? See,
We had
one of them songs she gonna get.
we had,
One,
we
you
had
know that.
Sunday school and
And Cap D came.
no, not there.
Cap D.
Cap D. I don't like that.
You just said Cap D coming. That's my shit.
At
You
Sun-
said it when he said it, but when I
at
said
Sunday
it,
school,
so
Cap D
that's
showed up.
You just don't. You man.
Boy, okay.
I
You
need-
like who doing it? You
Hold
just
on,
don't.
wait. Y'all remember when y'all was talking about prayers? Don't pray for things that don't
Don't waste your prayers.
don't
That's
waste
a-
your prayers. I need y'all to pray for me. Okay?
Why would we, if the show's called "Don't Waste Your Prayers"? Why
I'm
would we
not
pray
drinking
for
nothing today
you?
either.
We,
As she asked us to pray
I'm
for her.
going
we would pray for you, Tiff.
I'm
because-
going to be clear minded today.
Okay, but why we wouldn't pray for you though, Tiff?
No, I was saying pray for me. It wasn't that y'all wouldn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
need y'all to.
Okay, for sure. We got you. We was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer shit, Sil.
Oh yeah.
Why do I mean? And me and Mark already broke it down. We was just. I'm just throwing it back out there again. Why are we fascinated by a white motherfucker that just ate? And we was talking about this. He only target gay black men.
No, it was people of color in general.
Oh, he did.
It,
See,
it
I didn't-
wasn't. It wasn't.
See, I don't
just-
fuck with him.
I
it
never
wasn't
knew.
Just,
I never knew.
I never watched it, but I did follow the story.
Before this, I didn't
before
even know
this.
he was.
I like serial killers, not like as friends, but
They interested into you, aren't they?
They
Tiff?
interested as fuck.
I do not
And
fuck with.
they're
But
not stupid. They smart as hell.
They are.
They smart as fuck.
very intellectual.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Bundy.
They're smart.
I swear to good, and there are some black serial killers.
They're not lying though. I mean, because
They
I've
are
seen some documentaries
incredibly
about some of that. Yeah, they are.
intelligent.
Some
But I've never.
Smart as hell.
I didn't know that he was
I didn't
both
wanna-
sexual or nothing at first. I didn't know that he was.
both sexual.
Both sexual.
That's
I
the
know.
first
Well,
time I
no,
heard
Ted
that.
Bundy, he's straight.
I didn't know.
Both sexual.
Both sexual.
I didn't know that. Like that, it brought some stuff. Like I didn't know he only killed like African Americans. I didn't know he's both sexual. So.
Well, no, because he got a little native boy too. It was a little native.
got that.
They black. Natives is black.
Yeah,
they don't want
I
to say
mean,
that, but they black.
That's
Melanated.
cool. They definitely are brown people.
And what I really found out from G Fant from Sawfield that broke down, he talked about how the person that killed Jeffrey Dahmer
was a black guy
In jail, right?
Yeah, kill him in jail.
That's crazy though.
So of all the shit you did,
I-
and the people that you target, the most person that the most
that nigga got you.
boy, quick,
But they
he got you
hated
together
him.
real quick.
And they
Yeah,
was
because he
gonna
wasn't
get
there
him
long.
anyway.
Yeah, they was, but he had a run.
And
He had
Jeffrey
a hell of
Dahmer
a
actually
run.
had a crush. He liked the nigga who killed him.
That's
Did
why
he?
he killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he killed
That's
him.
how it always happens.
He probably like, nigga, you was not eating me.
Not in jail.
Not
You
nowhere.
done met your match.
Not
Yeah,
nowhere. Yeah, that's a bit
Yeah.
much.
That's
Um,
crazy.
What kind of struck me about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing? Now, I don't know whether anybody has kind of looked at this. So the guy who plays
Probably
Jeffrey
didn't.
Dahmer
Go ahead.
is he's a really good actor.
I heard he was. Yeah.
But the guy who's on P Valley, and I don't know whether y'all
black
Talk
man.
about, we just talked about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Before you was
Yeah.
walking in.
Hey, that boy can act. I don't give a damn what nobody trying to talk about. That boy can act. I watched it one time. I was on going to sleep, but yeah, but I watched
He
it.
can, he can,
I'm
he
not
can take
gonna-
a lot of digs, don't he?
I'm not going to
I got some
probably
water down here. I
invest
don't know
my
nothing about that.
time in watching either one. Like, I'm not gonna watch P Valley, but I just thought it was insane the stigma that's put on the black guy.
Yeah.
Him not just being a phenomenal actor and being that's like white people who play slave masters who would probably never own slaves. You see what I'm saying? We put this stigma on this black
But it's
guy.
a certain amount of masculinity to come with a black man to begin with. So when they see any type of femininity come towards a black man, they automatically go towards it in a negative way, whether you're
Perceived.
acting or not, though.
It's a
yeah,
certain amount of
whether you're acting or not,
perceived.
because the black man is
Yeah.
meant to be the strongest man in the world.
Yeah.
He's meant to be. So when
Very
they see that, they
masculine,
jump right on
very
it.
So you depict anything other than that in Hollywood,
Yeah.
then they're gonna attack your person,
Yeah.
You
your
personally.
character.
Yeah.
And that's the contrast that I was making, right? Because they was talking about how Jeffrey Dahmer, the character, the guy who played, I don't know his name, who played the character Jeffrey Dahmer, deserves an award.
Yeah.
Right, but then when they talk about the guy who played P
Played
Valley,
gay on P Valley.
they'd say he couldn't have done that good of a role if he's not gay
If
for
he's
real
not-
in
that-
real
but see,
life.
that's
I
what
heard
I'm
that
saying.
too. Yeah.
I heard that.
We look at
But we don't
looking at
say
the white
you don't
actor.
say the white man say he
No.
couldn't play that good of a role if he's not really a killer and a psychopath
That's true.
in
No.
real life.
No.
Yeah.
It is definitely a stigma that we are putting on that black man. Him not just being
But-
an actor.
But that's a
Him
man,
being-
period.
No, because
'Cause a woman- 'cause look,
nobody is looking at and the reason why I'm saying is because nobody is looking at the actor who's playing Jeffrey Dahmer and saying, "Oh, he sucked dick in real life."
No, but with black man, a black woman can go ahead and be bisexual for 3 months, 3 years, eat some coochie, come back to life, get some dick and be
Come back
good.
to life.
A nigga suck a half a dick and he gay forever. So it's just
he
like,
even got
Yeah,
suck
Tank,
it.
you can.
see, no, Tank out cold for that. So it's just Tank out cold, but that's a stigma with man, period. Though you know what I'm saying?
No,
Women
but
can
I
do it.
understand and I agree.
Oh yeah,
but-
women can come back.
No,
Yeah,
no,
women-
no.
niggas
Come on back.
But
Yep.
it's not just that women can come back. It's the idea that because he is black, he cannot be heterosexual after he does this. On that show, he has to be gay because on the show he was fucking a dude.
But then let me throw the X factor in there, right? For it now, this is alleged, right? Because I'm not on the set, but it's alleged that all of the raunchy sexual scenes, he has a stunt double to do all of those.
That's what
And
they-
that's what's alleged.
Man, it's
But
a
no,
hell
that-
of a stunt double
yeah, yeah,
going
because-
down,
no,
man.
I mean,
'Cause
'cause
every
you know-
time you look up, that stunt double popping up on every scene.
But I mean, I'm just saying.
But they probably get paid.
They
good money, too.
probably get paid really good money, but
But what
it's-
if they don't,
It's
though?
just, or they can get paid horrible money and they just want to
Minimum
suck
wage.
dick.
They might get paid in dick, but I don't know.
They might get paid in dick. That's what I was thinking. That's garbage. You're right. Bullshit. But all I'm saying is, I just didn't like the idea that we are so quick, especially as African Americans, to kind of emasculate him, to take his masculinity, to take his maleness, because he's playing a role. But when we see a white guy do it, it's like, damn, that motherfucker a good actor. I believe he was Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, you believe this motherfucker is sucking dick.
That's true.
Hey,
I don't roll with it.
And fucking niggas in the ass.
Yeah.
That shit
And,
was nasty.
and then the other movie that I was very critical of was Woman King.
I haven't seen that, but I know about that.
So I went to go see it because I was like, okay, when I seen the name already, Woman King, And then I just, like I said, I went to the author. I went to the writer, and I went to the director. The writer was white. So when I seen it, I'm like, we already got bullshit in the game. So I had to go see the movie because I didn't want the to be like, well, Dave, you didn't go see it. So when I saw the movie, the beginning fucked me up, and then the ending fucked me up.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I want to see it.
So when I saw it, I'm like, okay, man.
But any truth to that, Dave, that they were the people who helped lead us into slavery?
That was one of the tribes.
Okay.
But
they didn't show that in the movie, though, I heard.
No, they ain't showed. I mean, they tried to depict the to the point where they had the I don't want to be telling the story because
tell the story. Everybody already know.
Okay, the shit didn't move me. You know how movies. You know how when you see a movie and you be like, wow, that movie was the movie that really moved me was Coming to America. The new with Eddie Murphy, the new Coming to America.
That was great.
That was a great movie.
That was great.
Because when I seen that movie, I was like, wow, a dude went back and got his son.
Amen.
And brought his son to his kingdom and then helped him.
But very rarely will they show us at Kings and Queens, like Coming to America. They always meet us as slavery every time.
All the
they
time.
meet us as slavery. They're not going to show us when we were kings and queens and then they came and turned us into slaves. They don't want black people to know that they were great at one point. If you can keep somebody and let them know that they was trash all the time, you're going to be trash all the time.
And
so
if
that's just how it
Hollywood
is.
and if Hollywood write your story,
No,
it's going to be fucked up.
It gets better than that because I look at the fact that almost every time someone plays Cleopatra,
It's a white woman.
It's a white person. So it's another one of them white savior complexes that they want us to have. Everything that was great about you was white.
And the lady that did Woman King, did Cleopatra.
Well, now first of all, that second Cleopatra was fucking awesome.
With the white lady?
That lady wasn't white.
I didn't see none of the Cleopatra.
The second one, the lady wasn't white. She was a very brown. She looked Egyptian. She was a very brown lady.
Hold on, Tiff.
The second one, not the one with Elizabeth Taylor.
Okay, that's the one that the lady that did Woman King.
How fucking old is she?
She not.
Cleopatra is 100 years old. Elizabeth Taylor's old ass.
I'm not. Okay, Tiff, I'm talking about the lady that did Woman King. She did a movie called Cleopatra. Now, when I seen that movie,
early 2000s.
I don't know because I looked at the.
It must be.
I looked at it and the lady looked like a white woman, but she may have been fair skinned or whatever.
Right.
Now the lady that I saw, she was a little bit of a smidge lighter than me. She wasn't.
No, this wasn't the.
Okay, are we talking about the one where the fucking, what's her goddamn name? I just said it. Who cares? Anyway, the old bitch. Yes, her. That was from a long time ago.
It was. But they did the same thing with the Cowboys and Indians. All the Indians was white. All the Cowboys was white.
That's fucking Elizabeth Taylor. That movie is old. That's Elizabeth Taylor. She's white.
Elizabeth Taylor would have got
They
this white,
reenact this Tiff. They redid this over.
I know they did another one.
I
think it was called Queen of the Nile, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway.
Okay, this lady.
That's Elizabeth Taylor.
Right. This lady was the director for this. I don't know how old this lady is.
That bitch got to be old as fuck. Because Cleopatra was an old ass movie. That was from the fucking
that was
70s or early 80s.
All I know is this lady
60s?
Directed this movie.
Oh, okay.
Was one of the directors on this movie.
Cheers.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying.
No, and I feel you, but my whole thing is
maybe her spirit directed the movie.
her nothing. Pre-cum directed the movie.
Oh boy.
Anywho, so what the other point that I was gonna make was, I'm sorry. Anyway, the other point that I was gonna make was sometimes I think, especially when we're looking at stuff like that, they wanna, and like Dave said, they wanna put us in just before we came over here to be slaves, and they also want to relax some of the accountability that they have to take for fucking slavery. Like, oh well, your people did it too. So now we don't have to take full accountability for the shit that we played a role in, where if we wouldn't have went and asked for it, then it wouldn't have been done in the first place. You're still fucking responsible. You can suck a dick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't like the movie because it was a white dude that his mama was from the tribe. So he was a mix.
Okay.
He basically was a nigga. So he came back, but he was fair skinned and he blended in with the white folks. And so what he did was he tried to help. So it's always in the movie, it's always a white guy trying to help the tribe. And
Help try what when they get niggas like taken into slavery?
but he was one of the good ones.
Help put him on the boat.
Slash one of the he didn't want to do that because his mom was from that tribe. So he was trying to.
I remember when George Floyd situation happened, right? And I was live and I was talking about, because I was going to the different police precincts, actually the chiefs. Remember that, Dave, of each police precinct of the suburbs. I went to Roseville. I went to I went to the Wayne County Sheriff. I went to Royal Oak, talked to that police chief. But anyway, one of my listeners, who was a white person, I can't remember if it was a man or a woman, asked me, like, why are y'all against white people coming in to try to help y'all on y'all fight, right? And because my thing is this, like, think about when the George Floyd situation happened, and it ended up being police officers from the town just next door to there that was actually the initiators of that whole riot, right? So now when you have white people that come in and play under the guise of being for our fight, right? And now you go in and start tearing up shit and fucking up whole cities and shit. And now you make us look like we're the ones that's tearing up the cities. We're the ones that's the problem, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you can help us fight, but help us fight from where you at. Tackle racism from where you at, right? Because you know that there's people that you sit at the dinner table with, right, that make racist black jokes. You know what I'm saying? That you sit at the ball game, you sitting in the stadium, your friends, right? To make check racism where it is. Don't try to come where we are, right, and blend in with us. And then now it gives some of your people the opportunity to come in and cause more disruption, more confusion by tearing up shit and then making it look like we're the ones that's tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? And then furthermore, I basically made a real distinct point of saying, I am a grizzly bear, you are a polar bear. You can't tell me how to survive in my climate. Don't try to come to where I'm from, because where I'm from and where you from is two totally different climates. We don't eat the same thing. We don't live the same way. Like, you know what I mean? Because where you from is cold. It's the Arctic, right? You're going to use the ice people versus the sun people analogy, basically. I'm a grizzly bear. You can't come to the forest and tell me how to survive and adapt to my climate. You're not from here.
That's true.
You can't tell me to come. A polar bear can't tell a grizzly bear how to come to the forest, how to adapt, and how to survive in the forest. You ain't from here. You know nothing about it.
But the thing about it is that, again, all kind of goes back to that they feel like they have to save niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not only do we have and I'm not going to say we as in totality, not only do a lot of black people have this white savior complex where I'll trust something that a white person says before I'll trust something that a black person says, but white people also have it because they feel like they can fix it. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to mind black business. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it is. We don't need you to mind black business. Yeah. We need you to mind the business that fucking pays you, and that's white business. Like Mark said, fix shit where you are, and then let us worry about what's going on where we are. If we need your input, we'll ask for it, and we don't ask.
Oh yes, we do.
Oh no, I'm not asking.
A lot of black people do.
They
but
can.
But what we need to do is we need to hold each other down more, though. We don't when as soon as somebody move out of the hood or something, as soon as we move out, they take the doors, the walls, the bricks, everything down. I just wish it was a point that we could take care of ourselves, because if we took care of ourselves more, we wouldn't need nobody's 2 cents at all. We don't need nobody. All we need is us, but we don't know that yet, though. All we need is us, but a lot of black people
are broken.
They are, and that come from years of being taught that you need more than you have. Mm-hmm. That come from seeing that all the time, and it's like it doesn't need to be like that though, because if black man took care of black man and made black man feel strong, we'll be better. That's like they killed P&B Rock. A father and a son went in there and did that. A father and a son killed another. A father and son killed another black man because he was successful. for success, and it doesn't make any sense. But if black people took care of black people, we wouldn't have to worry about that back. But before we was born, and probably the 60s, 70s, the neighbors used to be able to whoop your ass when you came down the street if you was doing anything. Well, shit,
I got my ass whooped by neighbors.
I ain't never do that because my mom ain't play that. But what I was saying was, it's like it was a time when you could do that though. You could help chastise and raise a whole neighborhood. Now if you look at somebody kid wrong, they on your ass.
Yeah,
but see,
that's terrible.
And I definitely agree with you with regards to that. But see, the problem is we left from one form of slavery and went into another form of slavery. So slavery didn't end. It got a facelift.
It evolved.
It got a oil change.
Yep.
It got a new coat of paint. Whatever it is that you want to call it, that's what slavery got.
That's true.
You went from physical bondage to mental bondage. A lot of people are genuinely so fucked up in the head that they don't even see that they are bound by what it is that people think, how they think you moving, whether or not the white people gonna be okay with the shit you do. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not about to be out buying y'all shit. And I'm not gonna be moving around how you want me to move around because it feels good to you. We trying to make white people so motherfucking comfortable with our presence. We try to make them so comfortable that we have changed the way that we behave to suit what it is that they see for us.
True, because niggas can't be niggas 24/7, but white people 24/7. That nigga Daryl at your job, how Daryl act at the job, that's not Daryl. That ain't how Daryl act. Daryl got to be a certain way at that job to keep that job, but when he get out of there, he get to be himself. You can't be full-blooded who you are all the time when you black. You gotta it's got to be a switch. You got to turn it on and off. But they don't turn the switch on and off. But we have to, because we got to be accepted at who we pretend to be and not who we are.
Yeah, we got a mask while we are in certain spaces.
You need to come to the show more often.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say nothing, huh?
that's my
I
man
think he
right there.
agreeing. Is he agreeing?
That's my dog, man.
It sounds like he might be agreeing.
Oh, I'm definitely agreeing.
But no,
I don't even got to talk when he here. Shit, go ahead.
Why do you need to talk when I'm here?
Between you and Dave.
I'm just trying to
see here. I like to trigger Dave.
I'm just saying.
I'm waiting because I might be on some Dave shit today.
No, I just agree with what he was.
I
I just agree with what he was saying right there, and that's kind of similar along the lines of what I would say in that matter, in that point. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Energy brings energy out. So
come on, Dave. You know what it is.
No,
come on, you know what? You come on, Dave.
That's why. Why you think he here? He matched my energy, and the love is there. So you know.
What he said?
I can fall back and let Seal do what he do, and I shine anyway, and then Seal gonna shine. And this is where when he say black folks need to learn how to build and all that type stuff, and you, I fall back and let Seal shine, G shine, Tiff shine, everybody shine.
As you should.
As we should. That's what it's for.
And the name of the show is
the light is on all of us.
Oh yeah, and the name of the show is sometimes you can't pray for everybody, and.
No, the name of the show is "Don't Waste the Prayer,"
which is
and
don't waste the prayer.
And I feel okay. So on the way here, I was thinking while you were saying that, not only do you not want to waste your prayers on everybody, you don't want everybody praying for you. Mm-hmm. So that's the other, because
you don't know who the fuck
they praying to.
Yeah,
facts.
And the reason why I brought that up was. So this is just me, because I'm coming from a God body standpoint. So you see what's happening in Florida, right?
Yeah, I got a lot of family.
So I don't really fuck with So when tornadoes come, this is how I look at it. When tornadoes come or hurricanes come,
right,
they always come at that coast down there.
For a purpose, though.
So that's your phone.
That's me.
You got the freak nasty
Booty
over there.
call.
Yeah. So when hurricanes and tornadoes come down there on the southeast coast, the first thing pop in my mind is it's a lot of slaves that came down there. It was a lot of brutality that was down there. It was a lot of deaths down there. It was a lot of babies that killed down there. It was a lot of foundation of African Americans that got killed down there. And so what you do is you want me, how you doing, Miss Lady? You want me to put up and be like, pray for Florida, pray for New Orleans. When if you look at where a hurricane starts,
right,
I only know from science. Hurricanes always starts from a
In
certain
Africa,
point.
and move along.
And move
that
along
same- that-
the
yeah.
plane where them slaves used to go from. And when a hurricane lifts up out the water, it always lifts up out like the Pacific. It
It comes from Africa. It comes from the direction
right.
of Africa.
But when I'm saying, everybody know it comes from Africa. But when it
everybody don't know that because I'm lost. Somebody help find me. I don't know what.
the reason where slaves come from, they killed so many, and it's the spirits of a hurricane. So you kill so many people. The spirits start from Africa, and this is where in Woman King, when they were selling slaves, before they sold the slaves, they had each slave go around this tree, because what they was trying to do, the black folks was trying to do, they was like, listen, we know we gonna sell you, but we don't want them bad spirits to come after us. White folks didn't know that shit. They were just taking shit. So when you take them spirits and you do whatever you want to do with them spirits come after you. If you wicked, shit come after you. That I wouldn't say karma, but that's energy. You do wrong to somebody, it's gonna come after you. So you wiped out damn near like a billion black folks. You don't think them spirits is gonna come after seal done that shit?
I never knew that. You just told me something.
Mm-hmm. So they follow.
I didn't know that, Mark.
That's the trap. Yes, all of the most of the, I ain't gonna say most of all of the hurricanes. They follow the path of the same path that the ships
slaves.
The North Atlantic slave trade.
That's scary, ain't it?
So that's Africa
Yeah, my
wreaking
man,
havoc
on
America for the
You never seen.
You don't never hear about them in Africa.
And you never hear about
think about one
the
of the-
motherfuckers
listen.
showing up in Canada. You ain't never heard
It's too cold.
a hurricane.
Well, for
No,
one,
because they helped the slaves in Canada.
There you
They helped
go.
the slaves big time in
Yeah.
Canada.
And-
Big.
And it's too cold.
And it's still up there though.
And you can drink at 19.
This guy here.
but think about, here's the thing. I'm gonna take it even further for you, Dave. Right? What was the hurricane? The two hurricanes, right?
Watch this.
To tow up the south border of America.
The
2006.
it was Katrina
And what was the other one?
Irene. It was
Irene.
Irene.
He said early, and I was gonna say the Nina. I was gonna say the Nina and the Katrina.
That's the one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So the thing about that is, and then now, if you know anything about HARP, right?
Yeah.
And how they can control the weather. And the HARP weapon, HAARP, go look up the HARP weapon. And they got these ionosphere controllers basically and all over the globe at this
So the
point.
government doing this then?
The government is doing this, right? Because they have they created this thing. Basically, it was and this is back when my father was in the military, right? They created this thing back in the day to where they made it to where it was to be a let me try to follow the whole history and the story of it. They created to be basically an X-ray machine for the Earth to find oil reserves, oil pockets, right? So that was basically what they created to do. You know what I'm saying? X-ray the Earth. But then when they turned it all the way the fuck up, they figured out that it actually shake the tectonic plates, and you can cause earthquakes, right? But then when they say, okay, well that's when we focus it to the ground. What if we focus it to the sky? So when we focus it to the sky, now we heat up certain parts of the ionosphere, and if you can heat up parts of the atmosphere. The ionosphere is the top layer of the atmosphere. So if you can heat that up, you can basically control where the weather is going, where the heat. You know what I'm saying? So now but now that's the air. And if you focus it, if you shine it on basically the Earth, you can fuck with, because we are part electronic, right? We are electric, like our spine and things about us basically are electric,
Nerves and all that.
right? So if you focus it on the Earth, on land, it'll fuck with people's brains to the point where it's like it'll discombobulate them, like make them high and like they like hallucinate, and you know what I'm saying. So that's actually how they won the Gulf War. That's how if you look back at the Gulf War, the original Gulf War, in Kuwait. Listen, in Kuwait, they surrendered, and that's how they used that. That's what they did.
So you think they doing the hurricanes and stuff like that?
That's how the fuck yes, and they're just guiding that shit right up the motherfucking alley.
But if that's that, then if they doing it, then it hides the spirits then.
Well, see, no. It's no. What I'm talking about is that's think about Haiti. Think about Haiti, right?
Oh, they fuck Haiti up.
Yeah, so when we're talking about causing earthquakes underwater, and they causing tsunamis.
They weren't
so
supposed
they
to
can.
mess with
So now,
earthquakes like that.
some of them, everything is like nature still occurs.
Yeah.
But we have man-made situations where that happens as well, and that's what we got to realize. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes now that we got man manipulating it and fucking with shit, is fucking with nature.
No, white man.
And that's the reason, white man,
That's
right?
crazy.
So that's the reason why. Listen, that's the reason why we see an influx of these coming up. Like
And all of these
that's
damn
nature
diseases.
responding. Rachel, yeah. But
These
see, some of these
diseases
diseases are
and
shit.
some of
What
these
you said.
diseases are man-made though.
No.
Not
But
some
what
of
I'm
them.
saying is, okay,
All of
so
them
I
are
don't know
man-made.
whether
All of
y'all
them
ever
are.
peeped.
All of
It was
them.
a few years ago. So we had the movie Outbreak.
Yep.
Which was a whole lot like
Sure
COVID.
did.
We had the movie, the one with Mark Wahlberg.
What's the monkey movie
That's-
called?
That's Outbreak.
Congo.
That was
No, that's
that was
Outbreak.
outbreak.
There's Outbreak. Okay.
That was outbreak.
Congo was something else.
Monkeys. Oh, shit, the
So,
monkeys.
and we have all of these movies that kind of were the
They suggest things. I
It
mean,
was-
all the
it
way
was
back, all the way. Listen, all the way back
sexy
to
suggestion though.
all the way back to fucking RoboCop.
Shit, The Simpsons.
Okay.
Terminator.
They suggest on things that's going on that
Yeah.
happened in the past, the things they plan
That are
on in the
occurring
future,
today.
and the things that they happen right now.
If
They
you
don't
watch
know
Time
about.
Cop with Van Damme, by the way, this is one of the greatest actors of all time. We'll talk about him later. But what I was saying was, if you watch that, he had a phone. He had a phone. Huh, what you said?
Uh-oh.
He had a
He said
phone
white
in his
man.
room.
Dave got smoke for that.
No, that's no. Van Damme
day
ain't white,
long.
is he?
Yeah.
Van Damme?
Damn.
He European in the
Damn.
motherfucker, boy.
He is super-
French.
Damn.
He
said
is
damn.
French.
super European.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is
Fuck out of
French in
here.
the
Will
motherfucker.
Smith, Denzel,
Caucasian,
We're gonna talk about
Caucasian
Will in a
from
minute.
killing their ass.
From
Go
the,
ahead.
look,
Van
from the
Damme had a
mountains
phone in
of
there.
Caucasus.
He had a phone in the movie where on one
Oh,
side he was
yeah.
talking to his wife, and it was like an iPhone. He could see his wife through the phone, and he was talking to her. And then 20 years later, he go to iPhone with all his FaceTime. So they predict stuff in these movies. I was
They
like,
already have it in the works. That's
Yep.
what really be happening. So so here's another one. Okay, so and this'll let you know that this shit is really
That's why you
real.
should have took that. That's why you should have took that shit from him.
Hell no.
Because your third eye would have been open
No,
right
mine
then and there.
always open
Go ahead,
because
I'm
I'm
listening.
crazy. Anyway, here's another one. So I want to say it was back in the 80s, and I think we talked about this before. So back in the late 70s, early 80s, they had the gay man bathhouses. This is how they keep shit under.
Fuck with that.
Yeah,
Tim.
I'm sorry. Y'all don't
I was
have to
just
have
born.
went.
a
But
gay
it
man. What happened? What happened in the
They were
house?
called
Said
bathhouses.
bathhouses.
It
What
was
did she
really
do?
where a bunch of gay men went to get together and
They-
fuck each other. So,
Why they call them bathhouses though?
because that's what they
They
were
took
back
baths?
in Greece.
They what?
Greek.
Oh,
the
see,
Mediterranean.
that's why I probably didn't know about that shit because they over there doing that goofball shit. Go
Over
ahead,
in
I'm
Europe,
listening.
that's what I'm about to
Yeah,
say.
go
In
ahead. We
Europeans,
listen.
like,
They
yeah,
had,
they got.
they
I don't
had
give a fuck.
bathhouses
Right.
for forever.
Right, I don't give a fuck
So
about
they
that.
went and they always went to fuck each
Oprah
other.
Tiff.
Wow.
Who's that? G. Scott call you Oprah Tiff.
So they
Tiffra Winfrey.
Tiffra Winfrey.
Tiffra Winfrey.
They had a guy. This mug found out that he couldn't contract HIV. Right?
Whoa. What, Tiff?
He couldn't contract HIV.
A gay dude?
It was a gay dude.
So he running through these motherfuckers.
No. He had a gay lover, and they were in a long-term relationship.
Watch this here. Go ahead. We
No,
listen. We listen.
seriously.
I'm
They
listening.
were in a long-term relationship.
I'm
They
outside
found
the house.
out he got HIV. He goes to get tested for HIV, finds out he can't, or he didn't have it. Had another lover. This lover contracted HIV. They all going to these bathhouses. He finds out he has HIV. Again, he finds out that he doesn't. So he's
bad.
not contracting.
good then.
But he's able to give it.
No, he can't give it and he can't get it.
Damn.
But he's running into men with
That have
HIV.
Which HIV, and they
he
are
trying to catch
confirmed.
it?
No, they were
and so
confirmed
he got.
cases.
And so he like kryptonite. He just
No, kryptonite actually hurts too.
Yeah.
reversed
You can't
it.
use that.
So he
He was dick tonight.
he's
bam.
and tomorrow, dick tonight and tomorrow. But what ended up happening was he found out that he couldn't get it. He ended up offing himself because all of his friends and shit were dying. They all got this shit. Before he offed himself, he donated his body to science.
This
Science.
is a Greek dude.
No, this is a white guy from New York.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna finish
glad-
the story.
Yeah, please do.
So what ends up happening is he donates his body to science. That's back in the 80s. back in the late 80s, early 90s, they came out with PrEP. When did they release PrEP? Was that not 2010?
What the fuck is PrEP?
Oh my god! It's an anti-HIV medication,
and it makes it undetectable in your body.
Well, no, it keeps you from getting it.
Shit, I thought it was undetectable.
No, it's not undetectable.
They got some super shit.
Those are antivirals.
I wish I was born in a different era. I wish I was born in like the 40s because they was fucking
everybody.
Man, I wish I was born in the 20s. What? I can hit raw, pop a little pill, and keep the shit moving.
They
I have about 30 kids.
No pill.
I don't even think.
I know that's what I'm saying. The most cause a little shot of gonorrhea.
That was it.
And 7 days later,
what?
You can fuck again.
I'm back again. I'm back.
6.5 days.
Y'all dicks was gonna fall off.
No.
Anyway, that's not the point. So they kept this shit.
Hurts people.
No.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite is.
It hurts
What did you call it?
Superman.
I'm trying to.
Kryptonite fuck Superman up.
An anime nigga would know that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
Everybody knows that.
I know that, but I'm not an anime nigga.
Yeah.
I am.
Anyway, long story short, they kept that shit under wraps from the late 80s until 2010.
That's crazy. But AIDS
And
used to
they
be called Grid.
knew the
AIDS
shit.
be called who?
Grid.
The movie?
No. But before AIDS had its own name, but back when they was researching and didn't know what it was called Grid. Before they put the actual term on it, was called Grid. And this was when it first came out. When people first started catching it.
Like, nigga, you got that Grid?
That Grid.
Ooh, he got that firecracker
and
Grid.
It was killing niggas like this. That's why I don't understand how Magic Johnson has had it since 89
What do
and
you
only
think
got
he got?
92.
and only got thicker.
He doesn't have it anymore.
Only person I know got AIDS and gained weight.
No, he
Like,
You know how?
He doesn't have it
Because
no
he's the
more.
only nigga that got financial AIDS.
Yeah.
He the only nigga I know never had it.
Financial AIDS.
They
That's what
paying
he had.
him
Regular AIDS. He got.
he never had that. They
He's a
paying that nigga
sponsor
to put
of-
that on
He's
his
the-
name.
There you go.
He's the face of HIV.
He's the face of. They put
He's the
put
fucking
that.
face of
But
He got
shit,
HIV.
financial AIDS.
If they came
That's what
at
he
you
got.
and told you we'll give you umpteen $1 million for the rest of your life, just say you got AIDS. They can come to me tomorrow and tell me I'm gonna give you $19 an hour. I'm out here like, fam, I don't know
You
how long
know
I had it.
Is the phone lines
I don't
open,
know how
man?
long I
Phone lines
had
open.
We're gonna open the phone line.
Open the phone.
Can somebody else?
$19 an hour?
How much sale?
After that bullshit.
$19.50 an hour.
$19.50.
Oh
You got
my
AIDS.
gosh.
And in 3 years, we'll get 50-cent raise.
I don't know how long I had it, sir.
Okay. Boy.
First of all, ain't nobody about to be playing with you. That was the most ignorant shit I've heard in my life. But they kept that shit under wraps for 30 motherfucking years. And the reason why they said they did it, allegedly. Let me say that. Can I? Okay.
No. If white folks do the shit, you need to just say it. They be fucking shit up.
They kept it under wraps for almost 30 years and then turned around and said the reason why they didn't release it 30 years ago when they knew the
Enough
shit
people ain't
worked.
died?
Nope.
Why?
They said it
Yo.
was a more.
What's going on, caller? Who is this, and where you calling from?
This G Scott calling from work.
G Scott. What's going on, man?
What it look like?
Man, first off, I want to say, all y'all inquisitive mind, where the fuck was y'all at when I was taking the ACT test? I'd have
I
been
got a 32, baby. Sorry.
Boy, I
was at
I
school.
couldn't get a
I cheated.
17 at that bitch.
I don't know if they
Man,
gave it that
We
I
know
was
you
born.
cheated, Dave.
I cheated. Cheated,
We
repeat.
know you.
I don't know what I got.
Cheat
I
or
got a
repeat.
32.
I went to Osborne. They ain't had that type of test.
God, y'all got
Osborne.
some
Oh wait, check. That's my
inquisitive
dog.
minds.
Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
have to do it.
About
I
5
know
people
what
in that
the-
You
bitch.
didn't have to do it.
5 people in Osborne.
Osborne was man.
commented-
That was a time of my life.
You say what, G?
I commented saying, Mark, I said, is Mark smoking or that's him really dropping these jewels without the weed?
No.
I'm
You see the
fascinated.
third eye.
Like, dog. I'm fascinated. Mark just dropping shit because I'm sitting there looking dumbfounded.
Guy,
Like,
I'm not
really?
gonna tell you how he got advanced quick as hell though. It's a science to this motherfucker over here,
Mark
G. Why-
knows his shit.
No.
dog.
Mark got that third eye open, G.
The
Fuck
ancestors
Fox
are
2
speaking
News. I'm
again.
coming
Yes,
to Mark.
tell.
from now
Ancestors be
on, dog.
speaking.
Motherfucking answers. Look, he probably got
Encyclopedia.
no, he probably got Harriet Tubman. He probably got Nat Turner, Mansa Musa walking on top of his brain right now and shit, giving him shit like that. Look, see.
What you eating,
But dog, on the note y'all talking about
Boy, gonna be
the
hiding
prayer
squirrel
thing.
nuts.
Man, I touched my face,
You
bro.
say hold on. You say what, G?
On the thing you're talking about the prayer thing.
Don't waste it,
Now
G.
I never waste it. But today is September 30th, 2022. September 30th, 2012 was the year I tried to take my life. this is real big for me because, and I'm putting it out there to let everybody know I was at a mental state, marriage and all. And I remember calling everybody in my family before I did this, before I was trying to do it. Left out of work, drove to Belle. Last person I called was my aunt. Called her the first time, but then the second time she hit up. And I was telling her, I can't do this no more. I can't. It's too much. I can't take it. I want everything gone away from me. And when I say I did what I did to make it happen, my aunt kept staying on the phone with me. She got to where I was. I was at Belle Isle by my damn self. She got there to me, saved me, and everything, man. All I've just been doing is I came outside just to give God praises on this. Like, today is 10 years for me.
Gee, why did you feel like that?
It was a lot of pressure. My mental state was out of it. Dude, I went through marriage. Didn't have a partner who was really there for me. Didn't have a partner who was really supporting me or had my back. It was just all on me, you know, bills, kids, everything. And I wanted to find a solution to just get rid of it. And me saying is, it's a lot of guys and then a lot of women that are going through this.
Yeah, it is.
Like I helped the dude who came up to my job up at the well. Kept saying, man, I don't want to live no more, man. I don't want to live no more. I say, bro, don't go that route, man. Don't go that route. Now, I'm not spiritually in the book, but I read a couple of scriptures. But I told this guy, I say, look, all I told him is what I want to see you every Saturday. Now, to this day, I kid you not, Dave, he's there every Saturday. He's working. He's working with me. Got a good job. He's smiling more. When I see that shit, dog, it made me feel good. Like, I helped this brother out. I kept him from taking his own life. Like, he was ready. Like, he was on his way to just doing it. Every time I see him, I say, I want to see you Saturday. And I come up there just to see him. And now he's working. He's smiling. He's thanking God. He even thanked me just for being there.
G, what is the breaking point, though, G? I mean, like
it's different for everybody, man.
But
I
I understand it's different, but this is a learning lesson right here for G.
My breaking point, Dave, was I didn't know what to do.
That's what it was for me.
No, Dave, you know me for a long
that.
time. I didn't know what route to go or how to handle it, how to come out of it.
I know that, G.
And my only route to come out of it was just to, excuse the background, my only route coming out of it was to be free from it. So my only thought in my mind was, man, let me do this. I can't do it no more. That was my only thought. I can't do it no more.
And that's why I never bother people, because you never know what nobody is going through at that time, and somebody been snapped and fucked you up. That's why you don't bother nobody.
Gee, that's why, like, when people come in, this is just me, when people come in contact with me, I'm an energy dude, so only thing I can do is, like, don't come to me with no, like, man, I'm giving up. I might fuck around and hug you and kiss you on your forehead, because I don't know what you're going through, and I'm looking at you like you might.
But Dave, sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah.
It'll take that. Because then that person you did that to will be like, I thank you, brother. I thank you for giving me that love that I needed.
And what did you say, Dave? Something like, that's all I can do. Sometimes that's all the motherfucker would need.
Yeah.
It actually happened to me one time.
I didn't know that, G.
It came. I was going through that period in my life. It happened to me almost twice. It happened to me twice. One time, you didn't even know. I came up to the hospital and was talking to you, and Mike was in the cafeteria. Whatever room he was in, I came up and talked to you, and Mike was in there doing the dreads.
Yeah, Mike Davis.
Yeah, he was in there with us. I was in there talking to you, and I can't remember exactly what you said, but you said something to me at that point in time, and it changed my mind. I even got to do it, and he didn't even know it.
Wow.
So what was it? What was it that you said?
I can't remember exactly what it is now, but it was something he had said to me. You'll make.
What did you say to me, though?
Because I was going through a financial situation, and you told me to don't worry about it, just pray for it, you'll be good. And I got you need me. something like that. Around that.
And that's all it took.
That's
Then.
all it
That's all
took.
it
Because
takes.
sometimes the people,
That's all it
a person
took.
to be in the mind frame of like, I don't got nobody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for you
That's
to
how
be
it
in,
is.
you to be there just to say, you know what, I don't know what you're going through, but I
But
can
I
look on
got
your
you.
face and I can tell that you're going through something. And whatever you need me for, I'm there. You know what I mean? Just in that in that split second, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this,
And Dave
didn't
has
even
some
know that.
really amazing, and I will say this, I talk shit about you all the time. But the one thing, no, seriously, but the one thing that I love about you and your personality, your way of being, is that you always feel
On
the
positive, always on up and up.
always try. I'm
That's
speaking
why I
life.
like-
And you
I don't
need
care
that.
what you say. I'm
need
speaking
that.
life.
You need that. Like it's brothers out
This
here
my
who
astrology.
need that,
home.
man.
She
my
just,
birthday March 18th.
Oh, you a Pisces?
So what that mean? I'm crazy.
Yes.
come over to the mic. Come over to the mic. Come over and sit next.
And so what water mean?
My wife a water sign too.
Water is emotion. Water is emotion. So
You gotta come
water
over
signs.
so you can see. Come on now, Wendy, move.
It's water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer.
Right.
Water represent emotion. And then we
So
have
it-
earth. Oh, wait.
I'm emotional majority of the time
Oh, you about to break this nigga up.
because
You about to break his
No,
skin.
no,
You see
I-
that, G? Come on.
in all you're get understand. I'm just trying to understand because
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, you a water sign, so yeah,
Close to
to
the
your
mic, Wendy,
core,
close to the
to your core, that's how you go about life. You know what I mean? Like you feel, as opposed to some people look at life and they practicalize it. You know what I'm saying? You might be a feeler, so you might go through life feeling to lead you.
that's
in
why you be
situations.
looking at me like that like all the time because I be trying to.
No, I think that okay. So
Boo Dave, man.
so to kind of go where you're going, I feel like to a degree, and you may not even understand this, but I feel like you may be an empath. So what you
A who?
feel, an empath. So you
Pisces are
feel
known
people's
empaths.
emotions.
We known to
Hold
be
on,
like
wait
that.
a minute. Somebody got to go ahead
That's-
because,
that's so
as I told y'all before, I went to Osborne, so I don't know what an empath is. What that? And,
Not an impasse.
in passing. I thought somebody had died in
No,
passing.
no, no. An impasse.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like
Or chest.
if,
Give me another drink right
you
quick.
need
This
two
nigga's-
more drinks. But it's like if I feel like you're sad, and I feel you being sad, I kind of already know where to go with you. That's kind of what an empath is. They feel your emotions.
Empath is a person who takes other people's emotions. They can come into a room and take their emotions.
Brighten
you
up
know
the
what I
whole
mean?
day.
They
That
real
energy.
easy to energy. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Energy.
They feel they can come into a
Yes.
room and, you know, get a vibe just by the feeling.
I didn't know
My
that.
oldest son is an
Empath is
empath.
very, very.
Is
so,
that a-
and that's a good thing and it's a bad
It's a
thing.
bad thing, yeah.
It's a good thing and it's
Why is it a bad thing?
Why this the bad thing?
I was waiting.
Because you
Sometimes
take
you
other
taking
people's
other
emotions.
people's
Yeah, I like to know
energies
that.
that's not your own, and you have to like discriminate and say, okay, now, is
so
that
it
me
goes back-
feeling that, or is I'm picking up somebody else's energy?
Yes.
Wow. So this is why I cut motherfuckers off.
When you need to, you
They have to dip off just to regenerate. You know what I'm saying? Just to get all that off
I'm
you.
learning
You
some
have to
shit,
go
see?
You ain't never
and
lied. I don't know
isolate
what's
yourself
going on
to
there.
kind of regenerate yourself because that's
It's
draining.
draining.
What's about a
Yeah.
Virgo?
G, you learning shit? I'm learning shit over here,
Hey,
G.
I'm-
Okay, so
I'm
somebody,
learning.
yeah,
Y'all
hold on,
assholes.
give
I'm
him one
learning.
first.
So
So what about a Virgo?
Yeah,
What's a Virgo?
What's your sign?
Virgo.
So you're an earth sign. Earth signs are Virgos.
we gotta pay you for this shit, is we? Because you
$29.95. Throw that money out there, boo.
you say what?
There go Oprah.
$29.95.
You say EBT?
Look at Oprah. Look at Oprah.
I know that's
Look at
35.
Oprah.
You say what? Earth.
There go
Virgos,
Oprah talking about
Tauruses,
$29.99.
Capricorns. Those are all earth signs. Those are more practical. They're known for being more practical as opposed to feeling. They do shit that practically makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's practical to, you know what I mean? They want to be safe. They want to be secure at all times. So they might not make a impulsive decision because they thinking about the long term.
So what am I? My birthday is October 10th. Next,
You're a Libra.
Yes, honey.
Libra
I'm about
is
to
an
be
air
40
sign.
out here. Cash out somebody some $3 or something.
$29.95.
Stripping for $5.99. Go ahead. Listen.
What you said?
Libra. Happy birthday.
Yes, ma'am.
So Libra is an air sign, And the air signs are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. They more of the thinkers.
Yeah.
They're more of communication. They're more of,
I don't
you
want
know
to
what I
say
mean?
nothing.
They
Huh?
talk.
Huh?
They communicate. You know, they communicate air like air. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying? They
forever
flow
moving.
and they flow
Yeah.
through a lot of shit.
Okay.
A lot of information. A lot
I'm
of
a Sagittarius.
everything. They're good. They're good students. You know what I mean? They love to learn.
So he's a Sagittarius on the phone.
On the Sagittarius is a fire sign. Is Leo. He's a Leo. Leo, Sagittarius,
My son's a
and
Leo.
Aries. Those are all the three fire signs. Those are more the impulsive thinkers. They the kind of type that jump in the pool and then after decide, hey, it ain't even got
It's
no water
wet.
in it.
I can't swim yet.
They
It's-
just jump in the pool.
Okay,
and
it's
they
So
just
so they
do
jump in the
shit.
pool. It's pissy. So they just jumping in that bitch and
They
like,
just jump in.
yeah.
They don't think. They just go
just
for it.
moving, yeah.
Which we need
He ain't hit the
that.
commode,
you know what
though,
I'm saying?
did
They
he?
get
He
shit
ain't hit the commode,
started.
did he?
They more of
It's
the
no, because
My
it's
hands
balance.
full, Dave.
That's the ignition.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. So let me. What are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
And so
What is that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a water sign. That's one of the water signs.
So what was I again? A
You
lesbian?
are a Libra.
Libra.
I thought you said I
He's
was a
a
lesbian.
lesbian.
You a lesbian?
I thought you said I was a
He's a
lesbian. I ain't know
That's
what
not
that
one
was.
of the zodiac signs.
Oh, that ain't.
It is now.
That's one of the LGBT signs.
13.
You just made another letter, seal. Boom.
LGBTPS.
QRTS.
I knew you were.
Man, don't do with
I'm
that
Libra. I
elemental
feel
P
your
stuff. No.
energy. It's different. I'm 16.
Gee, I never knew that though,
Yeah,
man. But
we
What
talkers.
is your zodiac? What is your
I'm Libra.
Yeah, man. That's,
I told
I
you.
figured I had to come on this show and
How's
say
you
that.
gonna be?
They
man.
love everything
I was about to say.
beautiful. You know, Libras love to think, and, but at the
so-
same
Overthink,
time,
don't they?
Libras
Overthink.
love they
Balance.
they want to
Everything is
call
balance.
themselves balanced. They want
want
to.
to
That
come
is
over
respect.
and the
When
church
we're
say
not, we're
amen.
crazy as
They
hell.
look.
Low-key.
They want
But at
to,
the end of the day, they sacrifice their own peace to keep the peace.
and they're
But-
freak at night,
But
huh?
I don't
what
know.
you said,
And they're freak
Are
at
you
night.
like that?
No.
ass and candles.
I used to be.
See,
I
that
used
was
to have a
younger.
real
Wow.
man.
You're mature now.
But let me
I'm
tell.
definitely more mature,
But
and
as a-
then I think I'm more of a pragmatic thinker at this point in my life. So I'm not the type of person. I don't have time for y'all shenanigans. I don't have time. I'm not the type of person who's like, I'm not as impulsive as I used to be. I am still a horrible shopper. Now I will say that shit is true about Libras. When they say people, we shop, we like pretty
true.
shit.
Will they swing on a nigga?
Swing on the
Libra,
motherfucker in a minute.
all the Libras I know, that's why I said they want to be balanced, but they low key not. They like the most unbalanced
But I-
people. You know
But
what
I
I'm
will say about a
saying?
Libra.
Because the
Ladies and gentlemen, we're
Libras
gonna turn
I
to
know,
the scripture,
act,
John
you know
chapter
what I'm saying?
3:16.
But
They don't
Libras,
react.
if a Libra
Very
love
reactionary.
you,
Supposed to be balanced. But they-
Yeah.
But you know what?
But if
I
a
will
Libra-
say, don't hug
Can
her
I ask
because
her
she's talking
something?
bad about me.
Go ahead, G. Hold on,
Can I
G.
ask
Go ahead.
Now, I hear a lot of people say Sagittarius work a lot. Is that true?
Work a lot.
I
Like
think
hard
they do.
workers?
I think they are
What'd you
very,
say?
very.
He say Sagittarius
hard
work a lot.
workers.
Work a lot.
He say y'all get head a lot. She say y'all get. G. She say y'all get head a lot to women. I don't know where that came from.
I do that. But
All
I'm
the
just saying about the
Sagittarius
work.
I know
Me too.
are like seriously hard workers.
You said, huh?
Every Sagittarius I know is a seriously hard worker. Now the Capricorns,
Yeah.
on the other hand,
what's my cousin? He ain't had a job since
And that's
'97.
funny because Capricorn would be more, you would think that would be more of
most of them I know are liars. Them the biggest. They say Libras are liars. Capricorn. Every Capricorn I know is the fucking liar.
Why you trying to find liars and shit?
But-
In it?
But with a Libra, if a Libra love you, they will love you and do anything for you. But once they stop fucking with you, they stop fucking with you. If a Libra stop fucking with you, you might as well go ahead and change because you ain't got nothing coming.
And to be honest, I don't believe none of this shit.
You necessarily don't have to.
Cause I be
You
looking
can't
at
say
shit.
that, Dave, because you was all in when she was reading your book.
So,
She was turning your page.
I let her.
He
First of all,
always
Oh my God! Listen.
First of
Let's
all-
go back. I
First of-
learned something. But now you
I
say
had
don't
to be.
believe
I had to be
me?
nice before I throw the brick in the motherfucking window. Shit.
No, Dave, all
all
in,
about
Mark.
himself. That's what that is.
I just threw
Like,
the.
I'm
And
telling
that's
you,
it.
he
believe
Know
the good shit.
about-
He believe the
that's
good
it.
shit.
He believes
Don't
all
he?
the
That's it.
accolades. If anybody is doing
Because he
this,
speak life.
That's it.
Only life.
Dave,
as soon as she, as soon as she
And then
told him,
I be
that
thinking
Dave
I can
was-
alter shit.
Well,
you do.
put out the fire.
whatever that is, it depends on.
Yeah, Mark, like you got to step over by the microphone.
You got to talk
I
because
mean,
the audience got
at
to
the
hear you.
end of the day, all I
Some
can
third
tell
eye.
you is it's changed my life
For sure.
What did?
simply because
No, just knowing, right?
I can never get enough about learning about me.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it taught me so much shit about me. You know what I mean? Coming up, you grow up, you always get people's idea. You this, you that, you hearing all this all the time, and it's like they telling you who you are. This way, you actually finding out who you are for real, and it changes your life. Even with relationships with people around you, you kind of understand a person on their core as to why they do things that do the things they do.
That's true.
Right.
Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you start understanding them. You know what I mean? You start understand, so your relationships get better
Yeah.
because now I understand you on the core as to who you are, and I know how to nurture you. I know what you need. You know what I mean? I can give you what you need because I know who you are to a core. He a Libra. I mean a Leo. You know what I mean? He want his accolades. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he like, I'm a good person. I do all of these things. Acknowledge that. You know what I mean? And that's a Leo type of thing. You know what I mean? That's who he is
that
to
true,
a core.
Mark?
You know? And
I mean,
well, all the
I
others-
speak all the time. Like,
My son's Leo. He likes that shit.
my biggest thing with women, like, or my biggest turnoff, right, with women is the whole thing where they say, nothing that you can do for me, I can, you know what I mean, I can't do for
I
myself.
hate that. I
You see what I'm
hate
saying?
that.
Because my biggest thing is being appreciated for the shit that I'm doing.
Right.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? That's all the
Thank
fuck. I mean, I don't know. Whoever.
I think that's every person wants to be acknowledged for the good shit that
But
they do.
that's like top tier when I'm
Yeah.
talking about dealing with a woman. Like, so I gotta. If you're not gonna acknowledge the things that I'm doing, I don't give a fuck if it's little, because it's like you gotta start when you first meet a person. I'm not gonna go above and beyond and do all of this extracurricular shit, because I don't want to get you attached to my hand as opposed to my heart, right? Because now,
Man,
if you
come on,
meet a
Mark.
chick,
Tell
if you meet a chick, and then like these niggas
No, he's saying the same shit
first
I've been
month they
saying.
taking them out of fucking town. Right? Next month 2, taking them out of town. 3, taking them out of town. Dubai, all this shit. Who the fuck doesn't want to go out of town all the time, right? Especially when you take a motherfucker that's used to hot dogs and now you get them steak. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck, they don't know how to fuck to act.
Ain't
You know
no
what I'm saying?
wrong with
So
that,
they gonna
man.
do what the fuck they gotta do
Right,
to
right.
keep that steak, right? So now I don't want to give a motherfucker,
Third eye
you know what I'm
dropping
saying?
them jewels.
Man, listen to me.
Everything.
So it's like, I'm not gonna give you, you know what I mean, everything in the beginning. So
Right,
I want to be appreciated for the shit. If you're not showing me that you appreciate the shit that I am or who I am in the beginning, let's start there. If you don't
Man,
acknowledge
come on,
and see
Mark.
who the fuck I am in the beginning, fuck me, all of the, like, that's the reason, that's part of the reason why I'm single and all, because I don't put forth the effort. Because if you don't see who the fuck I am versus who the fuck is out here and shit, what you got to choose from, then what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even about to put forth, why am I wasting my energy and my time, you know what I'm saying, to do anything
But you
for
supposed
you?
to though at the end
No,
of the day.
fuck
no,
that.
no.
Because
I
in this day
agree
and
with
age,
Mark.
no.
Don't do him like that.
What
Because
am I
I'm not-
again?
listen,
What am I
because
again?
I'm not going to listen.
Asshole.
What
I'm
am I
not-
again?
Pisces.
So a Pisces look at this shit and be like, listen,
I'm not going to exhaust myself, right? Because
it's
I know
about
what I got
love,
to
though,
do.
Mark.
I know.
Tell it, Mark.
Listen. I can love you without exhausting myself. And if you
Tell it,
can't,
Mark.
if you,
Love
that's,
don't
That
exhaust.
just
It does.
stop that. Because the thing about it is, but if you can't recognize and appreciate what the fuck I am and what I'm doing when I'm doing it, then you ain't my person.
When
I'm not.
No,
Listen,
don't do
because
that.
guess
It's
what?
true.
I'm not for everybody.
But it's
I'm not.
true,
I'm not
period.
doing what I'm doing for
Tell it,
everybody.
Mark.
You a charitable nigga that'll do what you do for any and everybody, and I'm not.
Pisces again?
I'm
Okay.
not.
Reciprocation
I'm not.
is
So
what he's talking
coming
about.
from coming from a Pisces standpoint, this
I don't
is,
give a fuck about your
I don't
Pisces
even like-
standpoint because
So-
I'm a Leo. I'm
so-
a Leo.
so at the
I'm
end
a
of the
leader,
day,
nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you got to do.
So motherfuckers like that will get left behind.
Shit.
Motherfuckers like that don't want to love. Out,
No,
listen,
I think it's about reciprocation.
No, it's
that's
about-
what he's talking
See?
about. If I'm
See?
giving you something,
And that's what I'm saying.
and you won't give
who
me
cares?
anything.
Who
Love.
Oh, okay, well then go ahead. and
Love.
Go
That-
ahead.
see,
Dave,
motherfuckers
Dave.
like that will get left behind because at the end of the day,
Dave.
it's love.
That's why
So
the
when I
Lord
hear
is my
shit like
Pisces
that,
husband.
you
Jay,
when I hear shit like that, motherfuckers put
Dave.
boundaries up. Stop putting
Dave,
boundaries
listen.
up on love and go
Dave,
with the shit.
Dave,
If you listen,
Dave, listen.
Tiff, if I love you,
listen,
Tiff, if I love you, I don't give a fuck about no money. I'm taking you on the trip.
It's not about money. What we're
Dave,
talking
no,
about
but what I'm
is
saying
Ain't
is,
nobody no trip saying I got no money. Let's get another
listen,
analogy.
see, you said,
Ain't
listen,
gonna
all
be.
I'm saying,
Can I
and
say
listen, what
this?
I'm saying
Reciprocity
is,
is
I'm not gonna
everything.
listen. I'm not gonna go
Can I say
above
this?
and beyond. Just,
I understand.
yeah.
I understand.
Can I say
So
this
what
and
you
I'ma
saying
go?
is you just spoil your people that don't deserve it.
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So
My
you got
energy
by you saying
is-
no is you got boundaries, right? So you
I
got.
don't have no boundaries.
He has
That's a
boundaries.
Pisces.
You just said no. When I said
can
so,
I
you
tell you
spoil your people
something?
that don't deserve it.
No.
You just give anything.
Can
I
I
go
say one
into-
thing and I get off?
First of all,
We in agreement, but I'm just
married a
I just know where I
Both
draw
my
my line
parents
at.
are
I
Can I
think
say one
majority of the
thing and I'ma
time
get off?
men, I think majority of the time black men go into situations is they try to be like, listen, ain't no 50-50 with no woman.
Can I
I'm
say
going
this
into this
and I
bitch.
get
If
off?
look, Tiff, if I love you, I love you. If the shit don't work, I'm gonna strip this shit off. I'm gonna go to the next person. I love you. I'm gonna keep moving. Stop trying to
can
go
I
into
say this?
shit. Stop trying to go into shit like it's 50-50.
So listen, so what you
I
saying?
want
It's not about
100.
50-50. It's not about 50-50. But
He's
what,
talking
what,
about reciprocity.
I got
it's not
something.
even, it's just like I'm not gonna give things to people who I don't feel like don't deserve it.
give it to him,
But
Mark.
this is what I want to say.
You get the shit back.
No.
But
Now,
what I
I,
want to say.
and I feel you on that. Now,
Can I say this?
I
so
agree
here,
with.
let's
Go
listen to the caller. Let's listen to the caller.
Go ahead, G.
Look, what Mark hit on, he hit on the butt.
Mark
Now,
can hit no
Dave,
motherfucking
Yes, the
button.
fuck
Listen,
he-
listen,
Stop.
Dave,
Listen
listen,
to the caller.
listen,
Go.
Dave, you talking about you're not gonna give 50-50 at all. What you're in a marriage. It's 50-50 regardless.
No, it
where
ain't.
You're at.
Not with me.
Listen.
Shit, it's 50-50 in my marriage.
Listen,
That mortgage is
Dave,
$1,000. You ain't got $500. We on a
Nigga,
porch.
listen.
I'm lying.
I was in a marriage where I'm thinking it's 50-50. I did everything in my will and my power. I ain't get no appreciation of that. All I get is I'm supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this. Why should I be with you if you can't do this? Well, then why should I be with you if you're not giving me the appreciation, showing me that I did this for you? It was her. It was always.
That's all I'm saying, man.
It was
and,
never
and,
her.
and that light. Just show recognition, if not at least appreciation. Because like, why? So what you saying, Dave? Is it's like you?
I
just
don't
gonna-
need recognition. I'm a God.
So no, stop. Now I get again. Now I feel
God
you.
won't recognize
Stop.
God don't want recognition. You think God asks for recognition when he show the sun every fucking day?
I'm just
God
saying.
don't want no damn recognition. He shows up and show the fuck out.
Now,
I don't
and-
give a fuck
no,
about
no, let me
nobody
stop,
telling me
stop,
shit.
stop.
But if that's the case, then why are we praying?
Ask me, why are you praying? Don't waste your. The name of the show is
just
Don't
asking.
Waste Your Fucking Prayer. God damn it, I'm on point. I'm
No.
blessed up in this motherfucker.
What I'm asking you is, if what God is not asking for, first of all, is
God don't
recognition.
ask for
Hold on,
nothing,
hold on,
Tip.
wait 1
Yes,
second.
ma'am.
Because in the Bible it says that I'm a jealous God. If you're not looking for recognition, how can you be jealous?
You think God jealous?
He said it.
No,
I
no, 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 no,
he
no.
said I'm a
Man,
jealous
man
God.
said that shit. God didn't say that shit.
And that's why I don't fuck with the Bible. Now I feel what you're saying,
Now
David.
y'all-
Now,
I'm
baby,
blessed up
come
in
here,
this.
David. Give me some, David. Come on now.
Give him
Don't do
praise.
that.
Come
No,
on,
cause
now.
no,
So
cause
my
no. The thing
question-
about it
You
is,
gotta give
I got a
God
question.
we
praise,
agree,
Dave.
but he just don't understand that. Like we on different
I got-
levels
I got-
with the
I
shit.
got a question.
Like
because when it was the Tower of Babel, he conflicted everybody's language so that they wouldn't try and continue building.
Who
this.
told you that shit, too?
You don't read the Bible?
Peggy Brown told you that shit?
Peggy Brown didn't have to tell me nothing.
Did
I
my
read
mama
Bible
tell you that?
3-4
Did
times.
my mama
I'm
tell
just
you that?
saying, I'm just saying.
G, don't go down the street and tell my
I'm
mama I
just-
said this. I'm
Go
just-
down the street and tell his mama everything. Everything.
This
What I'm
guy
saying
here.
is,
Yes, ma'am.
like at the end of the day, we say that God don't want recognition, but the very book that we read lets you know that He
Tiff,
does.
get on the other side of your mic so they can
Yes.
see. There you go, baby. Come
I
on,
didn't
come
even
on.
want nobody to see me. I
on,
just
come
wanted
on
to
now.
yell at Dave.
Okay, but come on.
Like this.
But I see both points. I see what Dave's saying. He do it out of love and out of just.
And I move
Sure,
like
he's
that.
doing that. But I understand what Mark's saying too, because I don't think, even though you saying that, Dave,
Right.
and you saying it, you mean that. I think everybody deep down wants recognition. If you cook dinner every
Yeah.
night and your wife come in and don't say thank you one time, you're gonna feel a type of way.
When she grab that
Yeah.
goddamn plate, I know she like, God damn, this shit good.
Or she don't
might have
grab
won
the
that
plate
battle.
and she don't
You
eat
might
the
have
shit.
won that. You
You
might have-
cook and she don't eat.
You might have won that battle.
You cook and she don't eat. every motherfucking night.
That mean
you make the bed and she won't fucking lay in it.
She gonna get in that
you
bitch.
pay the bills.
That
and
dick
she won't
big enough.
turn.
She gonna get in that bitch.
First of all, I don't want to know about your dick.
I'm just talking about
I'm
that
just
shit.
telling you, I
I'm
don't
just
give a
don't
fuck
look.
about
Since
your
we
dick.
throwing it out there, I'm just throwing
But
it.
I'm
You gonna get in that motherfucker?
No, what
I
I'm
don't know if we
saying
threw that
is,
out there.
right? He can take all that shit back.
Hell,
What
my
I'm
stuff-
saying is. And maybe you don't want. Maybe you don't want.
I really
maybe
don't,
you
Tiff.
don't want it.
I really don't.
But if you saying something, let's say if you and your wife are having a conversation, and instead of being like, you know what, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen to what it is that my husband is saying, every single motherfucking time she get up and she walk away, she don't value your fucking words. What you have to say holds no value to her whatsoever.
Right.
You don't feel some kind of way?
that mean to be honest, Tiff, with that conversation, that mean I need to tight. If she gets up and leave, this is coming from a marriage that's like almost with 20 years. Everything that I say, like, I think black men have to study y'all, Tiff.
But I'm saying,
We smarter than y'all. So
I've never met one of y'all
I'm
smarter
just
than me.
saying,
But
okay, well then you ain't met
Oh,
me.
Lord.
But after we get up,
Lord.
Tiff, if you get up,
Jesus,
if you
take
get up,
his
Tiff, and you ain't
will.
learning nothing,
Take
that mean
his
I need to
will.
What
tighten
I'm
my
saying
game up.
Take his
is,
will.
if you are having
Oh,
a
God.
conversation
Right.
with your
God.
wife,
Right.
and every motherfucking thing you say, she gets up and she walks the fuck away. She doesn't value your words. You don't feel no type of way.
Right. So what do? You have to change what you do.
You
In
could
other-
be talking about what happened at work.
Don't stop talking.
Okay, well then she just ain't talking to you at all.
She
So
gonna
you supposed
come
to
to
hold
me.
that shit in there?
No.
I don't know why
No.
y'all listening to what Dave's saying. If his wife stopped talking to his motherfucking ass, she stops listening.
Hey, listen.
She stops
So Dave,
communicating with you.
so what Tip,
G,
so Dave,
G,
so what
I'm a-
Tip, so what Tip, listen, so what Tip is saying, I'm supposed to hold that shit in?
No, G.
and,
No,
not,
G.
and
What?
she not giving me the feedback?
G, what
she
you
not
need-
listening to what,
G.
listen, Dave, look, listen, yeah, you've been there 20 years plus. I was there 8 trying to make it to 10.
Right.
I couldn't make it to 10 because my partner wouldn't listen to me. My partner wouldn't acknowledge what I was doing. It was always self-hurt, hurt. You know how that shit felt, man? Being around a family that just looked at her like she did everything that was possible. When she asked for a new crib, I got it. When she asked for a new car, I got it. She never acknowledged that shit. And for me, it hurt. It hindered me badly.
Because it's not as like nothing that you can do. I can do everything myself. So what is my place? What is my purpose
What
even
is
in your
my
life? 'Cause
purpose
anything
of
that I
being
do
in
for
this
you, you can do
marriage?
for yourself.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you what shit like that, G.
I don't love you that much to where I'm just gonna sacrifice everything that I got to give
value
just for the
you.
sake of you being you. Who the fuck are you?
So-
I can get whatever the fuck you bring into my life
Right.
from somebody else that
So with-
appreciate
That's
it. You
what
ain't
I'm
showing that
saying.
you.
That person doesn't value you.
So with all that going
That's
on,
crazy.
so with all
There's
that,
no
like
way.
that's drama. I assume that y'all see that, like that's drama, that's turmoil.
You don't understand it because you ain't been through it. You don't have a wife who walks
Yeah.
from you every time you say something.
I'm telling
she get
you,
up and she walks
I'm
the fuck
te-
away.
I'm
or
just
she
saying.
don't value you as a man. That's how y'all
Or
made
nag-
it 20
or
years.
nag you
Y'all
about
made it
every
20
bill that
years
come along.
because your
Brother-
wife values you. But the moment she stops valuing you and the moment you understand what other people are talking about, then all of a sudden you get it.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Turn them lights on, baby.
You know what I'm gonna do? And this is
The
what
lights
I
on.
and this is what I don't understand about black
Go
men.
ahead.
And I'm only talking about black men. When you going through shit like that, where are you going to? Like mentally, where are you going with? You have look. The only way that you able to go through that shit, you gotta go through. You gotta go to the fucking gym. You gotta run. You gotta work the fuck out. That shit.
Thinking that you can run
Dave.
away mental illness. You can't.
It's not. It's not.
Sometimes
Dave.
it's
So
too
what you
much,
saying?
Dave.
Wait.
Come on,
Stop,
come
y'all.
on,
Chill
come
out,
on,
chill out.
come on.
So what
Yeah.
you saying is like, so if I get into a relationship
there
with
to be
anybody,
hit
right?
with anybody.
And then
And
if
it's-
I have problems with them, what my solution is going to the gym and
No,
running it off.
Your thing is, you have to find the outlet.
That's true.
You have to go run, Mark.
Solving the problem, and sometimes
You have to
we-
take.
Run away from
and
it.
You have-
sometimes
You have to
removing
take
the
your
person,
Mark.
come on, when-
Mark,
come
you
on,
smoke weed, right? You smoke weed.
That's-
Don't tell me why.
No.
Don't tell me why I do it though before you get into it.
No.
Come on now.
What I'm saying is, you smoke weed.
I do,
And
yes.
instead of smoking weed and you going through that situation in your life, put that energy into destroying your body, because what your body would do, your body will reject some of that shit. That mental shit you're going through, your body.
I'm not going through no mental shit. What are you talking
I didn't say
about?
you was going through no mental shit. I said
Dave.
whoever is going through that shit, if you going through that shit, you have to find something physical to build. Your body is the temple of God.
But
Do you
Dave,
know
but
how many
Dave,
motherfuckers
but
go to the
Dave,
gym and will still
but
kill
Dave,
themselves, honey?
you
Sometimes
listen.
I ain't
the
never heard-
mental
You
shit-
went you
the
went around the
mental
corner
shit
of the
is
question.
I ain't been
so
a-
Let me
much.
stop. I asked you. Come on, caller. Wait a minute. If you're
Yeah, I'm
if
here.
you are in a
I'm here.
relationship with somebody and you have a problem, the solvent you said is finding a release.
What is your release?
No, it's not about having a release. If I have,
You
stop.
have to find
Don't cut me off.
your
Don't cut me off.
release.
Stop.
I got to, nigga, because you're not understanding. What is your release, Mark? Every man has a release.
If I have a problem with my woman, dog, I need to solve the problem.
No,
with her.
I
don't need to just go
you
somewhere
can't,
and release.
Your energy is never to her. Your energy is to you. What is your release, black man? I'm asking every black man, G, what was your release when you had these problems?
It's not
Dave.
about.
You have to, it's a release. You a God. You got to release that shit
I
off.
understand what you're saying, but
Listen,
see how your emotions. Is
Because
gonna
I'm
be triggered?
passionate about this shit.
But
Because
stop.
I do this shit every day, and I see brothers fuck up this shit
But
every
listen,
day
I'm
and
not
fuck
that du-
women up.
I'm not that
I'm not
dude.
talking to you, Mark.
I'm not that dude.
I
though.
know.
And so you don't. Need
I know,
that,
but you
don't-
single though.
But you don't need
Get
that.
this shit together.
You don't need that.
Okay,
energy
that's
towards
all
me.
I'm saying.
So what do me being single got to do with anything?
Your shit ain't together.
Listen, Dave.
What you want me to
Dave.
tell you?
Dave.
This on some
Dave.
100 shit. G, your
Dave,
shit ain't
Dave.
together, G. Hey man,
My-
as a
listen,
brother, I
Dave,
love
listen,
y'all.
hold on.
Listen, bro. Listen.
My shit is together now. I went through that storm I went through. I
Brothers,
didn't
you
have
see how
no
disturbed you are. How,
outlet.
and listen, it ain't about.
I
passion.
love
Listen,
y'all.
You
I
need to
love
go to
y'all.
the gym
Listen,
right now.
I love y'all.
You need the gym as a release.
No, the
Listen.
gym is my release. I just
Go to the gym
Mark, I
right
just
now.
did 25 push-ups. I
can't
knew what I
tell.
need
Go
to
here
do.
and do 25 more because you
Dave.
tripping.
Dave.
Oh my God, I do this bitch in a minute.
Good.
Let me
Thank
get in
you.
with you. Let me get in with you.
Get on over there.
Let me get
Look,
up. No,
look,
I
look.
did 400 today.
What I want to say why he's doing his push-up, I didn't have no release.
No, but I've been with my
didn't
wife
have
for
no-
20 years, and and me and my wife argue sometimes like cats and dogs. So I mean, you know.
Wait a minute.
But I guess what you
But
do
she
with
never
the
walked
person
away
you're
from your
closest to.
issues. She never walked away from your
I do
problems.
this shit, man.
Okay, can you go do 25 more?
want me to do
'Cause that
25
shit
more?
didn't work, please.
Dave,
I do 25 more for you, Tip, because I love
Look.
you.
Love you.
I just want to
Count
say
this
and
bitch
just
out
leave
too.
out
I
on this
can't
note.
count.
Oh,
What I'm
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
7,
on
6,
14.
9, 32, 55. Them is Powerball numbers, just for the record. And if anybody win, I want my motherfucking money. Okay, so anyway,
Man,
Niggas got me hot up in this bitch.
hold on, wait. Are
And
you,
I'm drinking this shit.
oh, that's the reason. Oh, this not you.
No, it's
the
me.
Gym,
Nah,
the gym not
listen,
gonna
me.
work right now.
I
You
was in the
can't-
gym at 5 in the
But
morning,
I'm
Tip.
saying you
Dang.
can't work out and drink liquor. That's stupid.
I was mad at my business till you told me to go do this shit.
I really want you to go do
Hey.
50 more.
Don't tell her
Hey,
that.
y'all.
She'll do
What
it.
time is it?
do it.
Hold on.
hey y'all.
How much
Hey.
time
G.
we motherfucking
G,
got
listen,
left?
G, I love you,
Look,
G.
look.
You know I love you
but
like
let
a
me
brother,
say-
G.
let me- Look, I love you. Know I love
I'm
you.
so
like
glad
Say
this
this.
motherfucker windy.
Let me say this. Let me say this, and I get off.
Go
What you
ahead,
saying?
G.
What you saying is go work it off. Go find an avenue. I didn't have an avenue. My avenue was to try to make my family work.
And that's the problem, G.
Well, listen. Let me talk. Let me talk. Now I got a Jada kiss your ass. Let me talk. Look, my focus was working on my marriage. The avenue, you knew the avenue I had was basketball. When I had a person, a partner tell me I need to give up on that shit hurt. I had to focus on my family. It wasn't about me. It was about them.
Fucking
I got
arms
two
on fire. Go
daughters
ahead.
that I
Go do some
love.
more. Go ahead, G.
All I'm saying is I'm better now through that storm I went through. But I'm just
You had
telling
to
you,
learn.
Dave,
It
it's
was
a
a
lot.
learning thing.
Yeah, I had to walk through that mud. Literally walk through that storm. And it's a lot of guys that's walking through that storm that don't have that same mentality you have, Dave.
But
So
you know what G
can't-
doing
you
now?
can't, but listen,
G,
you
you
can't
know what
push
you doing
that
now?
on another guy. But Dave, you can't push that on another guy who don't
I ain't
have
pushing
that same
shit on
mentality
you.
as you.
G,
See,
I ain't
you
put shit.
are,
But you know,
no, you're not pushing it on me because I'm good. I'm
but
in a better
but
place
you know
where
why
I've
you
never
good,
been.
G? You
'Cause
know
of
why
God.
you good?
Because of God.
Cause G waking up at 5 in the morning in that bitch though.
'Cause
G
of
in the
God,
gym.
though, too.
No. G, when I see
I
G
look, Dave, I
timeline,
give my
G showing his face. He
Dave.
in the gym.
I should go to
I-
the
He
but
gym.
look,
talking about
but
working out. G in there lifting the
listen,
motherfucking
that's
house
late
up.
Dave, that's late at night, but during the day,
I
I
don't-
give my praise
I didn't
to
say
God
he was in there.
for
He
the
in
reason
there.
why I'm here.
It's mentally though, G.
Listen, but
Nobody
it
is
was
saying
mentally
that
for
the
what I went
endorphins
through.
that you get from working out don't work. That's not the problem. It is not a long
I
term.
work out for
It's a
health
band
reasons.
aid, Dave.
It ain't no band-aid.
You okay? That's like people who get drunk every day, right?
I just want to know, like, you know, because he said.
I need him to do 50 more because he won't shut the fuck up.
He told
I
me
need him to
he
stop.
told me my shit ain't together because I'm single. That's the point that I'm trying to get
That's-
over. Like,
You gotta remember.
Mark, do you want to be
That's
married?
true.
No, do you want to be married?
But Mark probably see
I don't
he
care
not
if I'm-
ready
No,
for that
nigga.
yet.
Do you want to be by yourself the rest of your life?
no, I don't. But that's the thing.
Get your shit together. I tell brothers this all the time.
but
I'm not
Mark-
trying
Mark-
to
his
listen.
mindset
I'm
is
not
right.
dude. I'm not the dude to be by myself.
If I wanted
You.
if I wanted to not be single right now, I could not be single. I could have a woman just in my, but the right one that I feel like is for me right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
He not speaking
on,
it
man.
all though, Tiff.
No.
Okay, cool.
I understand
All right, I'm
what
just
he's
saying.
Okay,
I-
that's just like.
So
okay,
wait.
hold
So you
on.
said, listen. Let me tell you something. This woman right here known me since I was, since probably damn near, like I ain't gonna say damn near birth, but yeah, about what? How old you? Do you feel like I got my shit together as a woman now? As the men that, like, you know how what a man is and shit is mentally what. Just I guess do I got my shit together?
Yeah, I feel like you got your shit together.
How come he never?
Everybody's path,
How come he spoke you into
everybody's path-
existence?
Everybody's path is not the same.
Okay, cool.
Your
Thank
path
you.
ain't his path.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
What if she
Everybody
just ain't
has to
showing
walk
up yet?
their own
So
He said
now,
what?
now, as you,
Yeah,
that's
but you
it.
say
Now,
it's
only
season.
the reason why I brought
Everybody
that in
has their
is
own
because
season.
you, Dave, somebody that's known me for maybe what 3 years,
That's it.
and your observation of me versus somebody that's known me damn near more like half over.
That's a
half of my
woman.
life.
You talking to a woman. You talking to a man.
Okay, so I bring a man in that's known me that.
I'm just saying, a woman is only a woman coming from
But the
a
reason,
woman's
no.
standpoint.
The reason why I say that is because you talking about me not being single. Like not having a
But
woman.
she is a woman.
She's a woman.
She would
I
be able
asked
to
you.
tell him whether or not he was a viable.
I'll go as far as
candidate.
listen. I'll go as far as to say this. If I could make Wendy my woman if I wanted to.
Okay.
Could you?
What's happening?
I'm just throwing.
Hold on,
Could
wait.
you? Could you,
I'm
Mark?
loving this.
Because
Now the reason
Don't
why
put
I
her
say
hand
that,
back, Mark.
Now
Put her hand back.
because this is I've known her for so many. This is the reason because she, and I say that because the caliber of woman that she is, right? So that's just to say that like what you say is irrelevant. Like I don't have my shit together because I'm not single. Because here's a woman who got her shit together saying that I got my shit together. Stop this call. So like you're a man, dog. So and then here's the thing, like what you
you
as a
talking
man,
me to death, man.
I was just.
All you gonna do is
I ain't
as
talking
a
to you.
as a man.
Your opinion
as
is
a-
irrelevant to
right,
as
cool,
another man.
cool,
So that's why
cool,
I'll say
cool.
that. That was my
because
main
when I
point.
see it at the end of the day,
Let him talk, Dave.
Because his
he
whole
talking.
art-
You
his
cannot
whole-
talk me to death.
his
Show
whole-
me.
His whole art
But
is
you-
cutting niggas
but you
off. That's
can't
his whole
listen
art as
either.
far as making a point.
Art.
You gonna talk me to death, G, or
I'm
what
not
you
gonna
gonna
talk you
do?
to death. I'm not gonna talk you to death.
That was my
Yeah,
art,
my-
and
my
Dave
work
is
is
trying.
I'ma
to
show
rob
you
him.
what you
Because
need to
Dave-
do.
Because think about it,
He
Dave.
got
You a
plans.
married woman, but you a married woman. You a married man, but at the same time, I ain't like on the air. I ain't gonna do that, Dave. But like, come on, man. You married at the same time. Being married don't mean shit, and you know that, nigga. So what
Married
the fuck
shit.
is you saying?
I asked you.
Being married
Nigga,
don't
you
mean
can't
shit.
tell me to stop, nigga. You stop.
You stop.
You stop.
Because you cut me
I
off.
know. I ain't stop. You stop. I'm telling you that when I see shit,
Who else?
as a man, you not speaking that shit into existence. I speak that shit into existence.
Well, I'ma tell-
If you not speaking the shit into existence,
We
if you're
just
not
met.
speaking it, then
I want you to stop.
what are we doing?
Dave.
What are we doing? G, what you speaking into existence? I'm asking you right now.
Look,
Oh
I look. I can't. I
Because
went through my storm and spoke my existence.
Okay.
I'm a working father. I'm a
you
good
survivor,
father.
So fuck
You a
with
good.
anybody
See,
else.
that's that petty
Provider.
shit. I need you to speak.
Listen,
Listen,
Dave,
petty shit.
Listen. Wait.
You can't.
wait.
But my point was, you can't attack me and say
Dave.
what your narrative is the conclusion of what I am as a man. And said I ain't got my shit together because I'm single.
He gave
Because
a
what
whole
you, I can say that
I
you ain't
asked
got
you,
no shit.
did you want to be married?
My life may not be seasoned for marriage yet.
That's not the pinnacle of my life, Dave. That's the pinnacle of your life.
That ain't the pinnacle of my
I
life.
can't tell because you basing so much off of being
I
married.
asked you, did you want?
I ain't got my shit together because I ain't married.
No.
So you got your shit together because you are married. But nigga,
I speak life. I don't give a damn about no married shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't give a damn about. I speak life. Y'all niggas is not speaking life.
I've been speaking life. I was supposed to be married 2 years ago.
I've been
'cause
speaking
I
life,
said
homeboy.
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
My cousin was on life. He was on life. He ain't here no more.
On life.
I speak it every morning I
Y'all
get up.
tripping.
I'm gonna stop getting Ray Dave riled up.
I don't know what direction. I don't know what direction we got it in, but we here.
Because the thing about it is like, here's my thing that you ain't gonna I don't care if
I don't
it's
ca-
let's see, he can't take it. I don't care if it's on the
can't
air or off air.
listen.
You ain't gonna like attack my character and shit. Like say I ain't got my shit together
Did I move?
because of a
I'm
woman,
I
nigga.
don't know, cause I'm married and your thigh had touched man, and I was like,
Like you ain't gonna attack my character. I don't care where we at, Dave. So that's number one, nigga. Cause you know me, nigga. You a god, right? I'm a god too, nigga. So now the thing about it is
You don't
like,
act like it.
Yeah, I don't act
I
like
know,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Because your standards.
I'm just saying,
listen,
I speak
got my
it.
standards too, nigga.
Cool,
and I'm not gonna do that.
I know,
to you
I got
right now
you.
in the air.
Hey,
Right?
And I ain't gonna do like that to you in the air.
I be wanting
Hey.
to put a cape on
Hey.
sometimes and fly the fuck out of here when y'all be arguing. Cause guess what?
Look.
You not wrong.
Look.
And Dave, you be
Look,
tripping
let-
sometimes because what you do is, I'm
He
I'm gonna
egotistical.
keep-
He got
No,
right real
and-
fragile
oh,
ego.
I'm
Like,
ego.
Like,
No,
listen,
I'm
my
keeping
thing
a
is,
buck.
my
I'm
thing.
ego.
Listen, stop.
No,
Listen,
I'm not saying
if
that
a
it's
nigga do
ego.
to you what you do to them, then you do what you react the way that you reacted, nigga. Because if a nigga attack you the way you would just attack me,
How you
nigga.
gonna attack me?
Because the whole entire conversation, anytime that you are talking about anybody else, you hold this mirror up to yourself, and instead of speaking
And then
to
you
where
said that
that
I ain't got my
person
shit
is,
together. You don't even
you
know me like
talking
that for
to
real,
you.
Dave.
I do what?
For you to say that I ain't got my shit together, you don't even know me like that. I love you to death, Dave. You don't know me like that to say I ain't got my shit together, dog.
I told you don't speak life enough. Tiffany, you don't speak life enough.
We all know that. I speak
G,
relevant.
No,
I need you to speak
reality.
life
I
enough.
speak reality.
G Scott on the
I
phone.
speak
I
reality.
need you to. Your reality is not life.
Hey,
Your reality is reality.
Hold on, wait.
I like
My
reality.
reality is here.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
taking it one.
You know
I'm
what?
taking it one
See,
day at a
G,
time.
I ain't-
And I
You
work-
Me
survivor.
and G on the same page.
G,
all I'm
G,
saying.
stop taking it one day at a time and take the whole day.
No, hold on, wait, stop, Dave.
That's
You
still
didn't go
one
through
day
the
at a
storm I
time.
went through, homeboy. You didn't. Dave, you didn't go through no storm that I went through. You didn't. So I'm taking it one day at a time, and my life is good.
And then,
My life is
what
great.
did I tell you?
Hey, I married a whole one of these. I
Those
promise I did.
emotions we was
Oh
talking
my
about
God! I
earlier.
swear to goodness. And the
Man.
crazy part about it is, I
hate I
love
brought this
Dave
subject up.
because of what he is, and I divorced
hate I
my
brought it up.
husband because of what he is.
Damn.
It was the
I
same
hate I
shit.
brought it up.
love and
No,
I-
seriously,
hey, Mark,
I love Dave because
Mark.
of the way that Dave is. He is.
Mark,
Yeah.
Mark, I apologize, bro. I hate
No,
I
man, we
brought it
good.
up.
This is
I
like you ain't gotta apologize. Just like Dave.
we
Me
still
and Dave
love
have been
Dave.
here so many damn
yeah.
times,
Oh
man.
my
This is my
God.
nigga. But so here's the thing though, like at the end of the day, man, like when we have a podcast, it's about having difference of opinion. We don't want to have a podcast where we say, "Oh, well, the sky is green," and everybody be like, "Yep,"
Yeah.
because then it's not a beautiful conversation.
I
You know
just
what I'm
want to gang up on Dave and anyone
I
who
just-
comes in here.
I
who
would
wants
love
to
it.
help,
I would love it.
I'm not.
I'm here
Dave
for the
likes
shit.
gang
Oh no.
Wait a
See,
minute.
and let me say this, and let me say this, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna now this on air. The reason why Dave sometimes, the reason why he shows when we have a difference is because really what it really is because of the respect that this man got for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, like, so I know that. You know what I mean? But at the same
I know
time,
y'all got
so I don't
mad
want the
love.
people on the air to misinterpret it as they falling out. No,
I
so
know
that's
They
what it
do
is.
this all the fucking time,
I
and
know
y'all
Dave.
miss the shit.
I watched it.
I be
I know-
seeing the shit. I be like,
shit is funny.
look, I be like this.
Because and then the thing about it is me
Insert funny
understanding
comment.
Dave. Me understand I know Dave and I have to understand him as a man and how he interprets his love, right? His love language. You know what I'm saying? Even as a brother, right?
I get it. I know Dave because I know we come from the same neck. We come from the same hood, and I get his energy. But I'm just putting out there for the people who are in a mental state of mind, just to, you say don't waste a prayer. Just pray for these women and men that's out here who really need it. That's all I was trying to put out there. That's it.
But some people some people can't handle stuff the same way other people handle stuff, because the slightest thing can cause somebody to want to hurt themselves, and a lot of people could take stuff that people can't take. So it depends, because I've seen a lot of my life. My mother was on crack, my father was on crack, my auntie, everybody was on something, but I came out of that unscathed. But some of my family, they couldn't come out unscathed, and a lot of my family did, some of us didn't. But what certain people can take, other people can't take. They cannot take that, because I've seen a lot of my life. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot, and it's just like I've never been to the point where I want to kill myself, but I've been depressed sometimes. Like, what the fuck is next? But I've never wanted to kill myself because I think I'm too scared of death. But I understand how people get there, but some people could take it's like a pain tolerance. People could take some pain. Some people can't take the pain, and it depends on your pain tolerance. Some people can only take a little. The slightest thing make somebody go off and kill somebody, but you could talk about somebody else and they can take it and take it and take it. But it all depends. So I believe Dave is right. I believe Mark is right. But I believe that everybody has to have a different opinion, because if the world was all the same,
we fucked up.
Nope.
I want Trump back.
And then everybody has their own truth. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. What'd you say?
Trump.
I think you said chump. Chump.
So my thing is, like, everybody got their own truth, and that's the thing about like the point when I came into this about like everybody when we have difference of opinion, that's what makes the podcast golden. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about just all agreeing on what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like we speak when we're doing this for the audience, right? And we have to understand that we speak on behalf of people who may be thinking the things that, you know what I'm saying, that we're talking heads to represent them and their opinions and they talking, but at the same time we are our own person. So we can't walk away from the table with vendettas against each other. Now, we already know this. This is a talk that we all have, podcasts and off air and shit. But like that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? This is what podcasting is. You know what I mean? We need to have platforms where we can have these kind of talks and not walk away angry from the shit. You know what I'm saying? And agree to disagree, because like this is the world. We all have difference in opinions, and we need to have some place where we can come together. If it's not a podcast, a conversation. I mean, some of these conversations on podcasts need to be had. You know what I'm saying? So, and if this to be the space for it, then so be it.
I agree.
So
but we got to understand.
I have to be quiet for like 20 minutes, because if I do it, I'll be cutting somebody off.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
To my man, Mr.
And then we gonna be back beefing again.
Yeah, right.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. But what you got to say, Dave? It's your
say. I mean, I ain't really got to say nothing. At the
He
end of
wanted
the day,
to say he was wrong.
No, I'm not gonna say that. No,
Yes, he did.
I love Dave for that energy.
He ain't gonna never say
In my
that.
mind, this is what happened.
Dave, how long I know you?
Dave wants to say that he was wrong, and he loves each and every one of us.
I believe that.
I believe that part.
Yeah.
I love Dave for that.
I probably ain't gonna say I'm wrong.
The second half is right. He loves each and every one of us.
Because
you know what? Listen, I'm gonna agree with Dave, because I'm gonna say that he's not wrong.
He's telling his truth.
Right. He not only is he telling his truth, but I agree with some of the truth that he told. Right. Now the fact that we disagree on some of the things that we disagree on, like him saying that I ain't got my shit together because I'm single. Right. That's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother show. Right. We can talk about that on another show.
I don't talk about it because every time I end up being the topic of conversation, and fuck that. Dave always put that shit on me. I'm happy he put it on somebody else today. I'm feeling kind of good.
I mean, that's
about
just
that.
so simple.
We making progress.
That's a superficial opinion.
I look at everybody on this panel differently than what you really look at yourself.
We all know that.
So
And
if you looking at yourself as
appreciate that.
if you looking at yourself as only,
and you ain't the standard of what
I am the listen, Tiff. If you call yourself G, if I see you and Tiff call yourself 50%, I'm already looking at you 100%. And if you seem like you cheating yourself, I gotta call your ass out because I'm looking at you differently.
And
I appreciate that, Dave.
Apparently you don't because I seem like jump on Dave. Mark 100%, Tiff 100%. Seal 100%, G 100%. Jump on Dave, because I look at myself as 50.
Shit, I ain't saying nothing.
Listen, I like jumping on you because it's fun. No.
I know, because I thought he was married. I thought Dave was married.
He is married.
But she's jumping on him.
Hold on, wait. Let me say this. I like to attack Dave because Dave is passionate about the shit. Dave is passionate.
See, what I like to do, what I like to do with Dave, is play what they call devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? And kind of poke holes in his theory. You know what I'm saying? As far as some of the things, that doesn't mean necessarily that I believe the things. I just know that like these are opinions. These are valid, point of views that some people may have, and I'm just questioning him on behalf of the people. Right, so that's all I'm just trying to do is open the, give another perspective to some angles of the conversation.
Gotcha.
So,
right.
And we still love you.
Oh yeah.
And respect your opinion.
And I respect all y'all opinion. I love y'all.
You don't.
And I just see y'all as more than what y'all really think y'all see yourself as.
And Dave, I appreciate that, bro. I literally, the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. For real. Mr. C Hill, hey,
by all means.
Look, I know I'm promoting, but if you ever need a car that needs to be touched up, come to me.
By all means.
Get that bigger bag.
I need mine bad.
Yes, sir.
I'm
gonna put a news van up on you, man, and just give me a diagnosis. Let me know what I need.
Bring it to me, man.
Can you take my car when you take the news van?
No, I'm not taking nobody.
That's
with me.
I'm just saying.
That's supposed to be the love. You're supposed to take care of that.
Yeah, drop it off.
I ain't got no toe on the back.
It don't matter.
What you mean no toe on
Drive
the back?
both of them. I don't know how you gonna do it.
You see how he hold me extra accountable for shit and I ain't got no.
I see you as differently, Mark.
Right.
Now let me slide this in there.
Listen, he didn't manifest the toe on the back of your truck. That's what happened.
I'm gonna be at car right tomorrow from 10 to 3. Slide through. Come on through. You know what I'm saying? Get a car from me. Bring a bridge park.
There we go.
Right around the corner.
Dave, man, you put the damn unit, the connection together, man. It's the dream team.
Connection for the complexion,
right
man.
around
The complexion connection.
As Mo would say. At the end
I
of the day,
do
listen, I
detail
love
out
y'all.
my garage, so I'm right around the corner. Dave, I love y'all. Mark, I love this show, man. Y'all keep this show going, dog.
Oh,
Oprah,
man.
I love you too, Oprah.
Tifra. We gotta find a name way to blend that.
Tofra.
I told y'all.
Tofra ain't a good name, too.
No, I don't like that. Tofra. We gotta come with it.
Tiffany.
We gotta think about
I don't
it.
know about that one either.
Tiffy Winfrey.
Tiffy Winfrey.
I don't have time for y'all.
Dave, close it out, brother.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is 100%. Gonna be blessed coming in, blessed coming out. Everything you touch is gonna be good.
Don't be using Jesus' words.
Ooh,
Ain't nobody say Jesus. Did anybody say Jesus? G.
Keep going close.
Hey, love y'all, man.
Love you too.
G.
Oprah getting started over there, so love you.
Got you. And we'll see y'all next week. Appreciate you, G, man. Boy.
I don't have time for y'all shenanigans.
That boy Dave. Woo, that boy got.